So am I. Alright. I don't know why. Probably because I've been going to sleep later than usual, but I'm tired, guys. Let's run this session. So, let me navigate over to Timeline. It is day 105 for the next couple hours at roughly 10 p.m. at night at Crow-Meets Keep. We had a session full of innuendos and ha-ha-ha, all that. But now the party is asleep. Let me go over to out-of-character chat and look at that thing again. Okay, so Crow-Meet Kassan and Graf are in the purple room. I believe we have Vi and Miko in the green room.
Mm-hmm. And everyone else is shoved into the light blue room.
Yep, Vasa, Greg, John, Peter, and Cassie, Cassandra. I don't even remember what her fucking name is.
Cassie. You said Cassie.
I know. Work with me here, I'm tired. Are in the blue room. The kids are in the red room, the fire glyphs in the orange room, and the T-Rex is in the dark blue room. What is that, indigo? I don't know.
That's dark blue.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Any objection to the sleeping arrangements as I have stated them?
Nope.
None from me.
I never did an official end of session thing. I believe no one was intending to stay up on watch, as y'all do.
Nope.
So, that's right. There was going to be.
Of course, I will do my nightly prayers if there is a nightly prayer I have to do, and whatever else I have to do.
Standard clerical thingies.
Yes.
This would be the point where it's like, yeah, record in your journal, but you've been doing a good job of that, so you don't have to catch up at night. You just do like a sign-off right before bed.
So there's really not much to implement, though, or put into it.
Well, it could literally just be, hey, woke up, here was the weather tonight, been thinking about this, done. Just, yeah.
Well, then I'm going to need an entirely new notepad for that.
Well, no, you don't actually have to do that. In character, Vi, that's probably what you're doing as per your temple. Aiden, I'm not expecting you to write that out for me. If you want to and send it for me, I'll consider that when it comes to roleplay XP, but beyond that, it won't affect you. Let's see. Yes, the elephant is going to crash through the door. No. Where was it? Should I be evil? Because I could be really evil with something I have that I've been sitting on for a while. He's actually not here. Where the fuck is he? The one time you need him, you can't find him. Really? Oh, because he's on this.
Just the dog outside.
So, people, should I be evil or less evil or not evil at all tonight?
He's running from you.
He's my friend.
I'll let the potential victims call that.
What?
Again,
what was the question?
Whatever you choose.
Should I be very evil, a little evil, or not evil?
I'll take extremely evil for 500, Alex.
Alright. Noted. Let me consider this for a minute. I gotta reread. I took my notes. I just want to double check them before we do this. Check, 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 check. Okay.
Why do I feel like the cat's coming?
Oh, would I really? Would I really?
Considering his main target is now dead, he should have reverted back to his small form.
Well, I mean, according to did kill him every single time he came after us, so I think he has a new target.
No, it's the first one he targets, and that was me, and Coordinate's only killed him 3 of the 8 times.
Alright, party, give me perception checks. You're at a bonus of 3.
Well, in that case, I made it on the nose.
Ooh, goody. Okay, Golden, you make it. Vasa and Vi winning on YouTube. Greg auto
I quite
fails.
literally can't. I quite literally cannot fail.
With the bonuses, I made it.
Vasa, a 20 is still a 20. If you roll a 20 on the perception check, that's just... Yeah, you fail. For you. If you had a 20 perception, it'd be like, okay, I roll percentage dice, you roll percentage dice. If your number is smaller than mine, then you made it. If mine is smaller than yours, then you fail. That's how I would handle it. Let's see. Give me a second because I gotta roll for all your NPCs. Alright, John. With a bonus of 3, he makes it. Peter. With a bonus of 3, he makes it. Cassie. Oof. Cassie with the bonus of 3 just failed, so she is sleeping. John and Peter are awake. For those of you that passed your perception checks, the dog is barking.
Okay, where's the dog at? Do we know?
The dog is in the kids' room, which, if you're looking out of character chat, is the red room. You don't know what he's barking at or where, but you hear it coming from that rough area of the keep.
Alright, I'll go to investigate.
Okay, Chromate exiting the purple room to go investigate. Everyone else.
We were told to stay away from there, so I will listen to what we were told. So Vi
Okay.
will go to the window.
Go and investigate if a Chromate allows us to follow. Okay. Vi, if you'd be willing to put that in actions just real quick. Go to...
Well, also, wouldn't you have to walk out of your room to see him going?
Okay. I think that is, other than Vi, everyone. So going to investigate, going to investigate, going to investigate. Okay. Well, Miko, you're gonna see this first. Okay. So Miko and Vi, yes, Akoromi's door opens and he goes out, and I never even rolled for Kasan. Okay, she's awake, she has graph, blah, blah, blah. Well, sorry, you're opening the door. Yeah, the dog is barking from the red room. And at this point, I can get a second round of perception checks. No bonuses or penalties. And again, gotta roll for my NPCs.
Made it by 10.
Fail.
Made it by 13.
Hallelujah, I got it too.
Alright, for those of you that passed your perception checks,
Nice.
there is someone or something standing outside of the keep by the front door.
Okay.
By the
Look
way,
out
John noticed, Peter did not. So Peter is looking around, John's looking out the window.
I'll look out the window as well.
How many of us can look out these windows?
The windows are about a yard long, and considering the size of the room and range of vision, y'all should have a decent chance of seeing this. So, the creature, or thing, looks man-sized or so. It's given off man-sized heat signature. Possibly wearing some kind of dark cloak. Something funky is going on with the heat signature by what should be its hands, though. It is walking towards the keep, and the animals outside... Vi, one second.
Outside.
Vi, can you give me 5 seconds to finish my sentence, please? Thank you. So, the animals outside are, like, making bang noises and sounding distressed. Even the chickens seem to have woken up and want nothing to do with this. Now, at this point, party, new actions, please.
Are its hands hotter or colder than it?
The hands seem colder, notably. Like, maybe the bleed over from its arms are going to the hands, you're not sure. Again, you're running off of infravision here, so I'm trying to give you what I can, but it's rough around the edges. Okay, so Vi, do you want to be more specific with that? Maybe, else waiting.
Cold hands.
Well, really, the only one who actually could see that is Inquirmy. The rest of us don't know that.
Ah,
We don't have infravision.
good point.
Well,
Good idea.
Miko does.
Some of
Those
us
of you
do.
that
It's
Oh,
don't
Miko,
have...
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Forgot about
Vasa
Miko.
Vi, I apologize. You actually wouldn't have seen it since it's in the dark and you all have kind of blind right now. Like, you
I've
hear
got-
things rustling around in the dark. It's actually
I've got
pretty close
quite
to
good
a full moon. In fact, yeah, that's right. It's basically
How
a full
close
moon
to
out
the
there.
door was it, you say?
You don't know, Vi. Croromede and Miko. The thing is maybe 30 or so feet from the door.
We should still be able to see that if it's 30 feet from the door. Infravision or not.
In the moonlight that's present, yeah, you know it all out.
I mean, it'd be like Michael Myers, but
Okay.
you'd still see it.
Miko sneaking off the staircase to get to the roof, taking out your bow. Vasa grabbing sword just in case. Peter still fails to see. I rolled perception for him again. He's fucking oblivious. He's looking towards where the dog is barking because he's an idiot and thinks the dog is by the thing. John is drawing out that long sword of his. Miko is sneaking off the staircase to get to the roof, taking out bow. Kuromide is cracking open the door, saying, "State your business," and Vi is planning to cast Sleep at the robed figure. Sleep has one segment to cast, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a second to double check the movement speed on this thingy here. Alright, this thing isn't as fast as a normal person's top movement speed, but then again, we're not operating at top movement speeds here. Okay! Let me reread that. Sleep cast at the robed figure. Duly noted. Cromid cracking open the door. Miko starting to sneak off, take out the bow. Vasa grabbing sword. Peter John there. Okay, Cromid, you will crack open the door and say, "State your business," and this thing starts to move towards you quicker. Just as Vi gets off that spell, Miko's sneaking off. John's up there, moving up there to be at the Cromid with the longsword. Peter is still looking around pointlessly, and Vasa has drawn her sword. Vi, let me consider who's in range. Cromid is not considered. Give me a second to double check this thing here.
Pretty much everyone I'm standing next to and everything outside next to it.
You are going to suicide so bad if this thing can't be hurt by sleep. Okay, let me double check sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, it still has to get to the core meet at the door, so. If I sleep myself, I'm not going to be all that
Okay,
mad.
so it can only affect at most a 4/4 hit die creature, at best. However, this thing exceeds that. So, Akromid and it are immune. Miko, Vasa, Vi.
Don't forget the animals outside.
Animals
They're in a closer
outside.
range than us. Yeah,
no, not really, if I'm recalling correctly. Let me look at the map again for a second. So it's over there, 30 feet out. Moving on up, Chromie cracks open the door. You throw the thing out there. At that point, it would be there with
we
that
have
movement
chickens
speed.
and goats to the left and horses to the right.
Yeah, no, did you...
Of the
I
door.
forget. Were they next to the towers out front or to the side? I'd imagine they were to the side. Because that would be, if that's a yard, that dozens and dozens of feet away. Possibly even...
I think we have them on the left side.
Point being, they aren't next to the door, if I recall correctly, and if they are, I'll consider that. Otherwise, we're talking that plus that at best. So give me 2 die 4.
Oh.
2, yay! Okay, who's getting hit by sleep tonight? Chromid and the thing are, of course, immune, so it's going to travel past them to John and Vasa. Where are you at?
I would say Vasa would be behind Akoramid since he just cracked open the door.
Alright, Vasa and John slump to the ground to sleep. Vi, your sleep spell is
Alright.
done at this point. At Croromid, this thing is reaching out these hands and, hold up a second, did something get deleted? Vasa, you didn't need to delete your stuff. You could have just edited it to say sleeping. So yeah, Croromid, this thing is reaching out its hands to choke you. It does not appear to be attempting to respond. Party dice initiative.
I got it. With a mighty 2.
Okay, and at this point, new.
Am I
It
up
was
at
John
the roof?
and Vasa, right?
John and Vasa are down.
Am I at the roof now?
Okay, don't worry, Miko. I have not forgotten about you. So at this point, you've made it to the stairs. So half the round essentially will be occupied getting up. At that point, when you're up, you're gonna be moving towards the center or staying by the tower to shoot at this thing.
Trying to get vision on the thing.
Okay.
I
Well,
guess
you'll summit the tower, like get to the top of it, and you'll turn towards the door. Kuromid, I'm assuming you're not gonna let this thing inside the house, or are you going to allow it to maneuver in so other people can wail on it?
Well, I'm discharging both barrels of the crossbow, and then I'll force it back.
Okay,
with my
attempting to
sword.
force it back. So assuming that happens, that means Miko, you will get a shot off. One, because you still have to scale the tower. You're at the base of the tower there.
Alright. Question then. Does this count as assassination?
Are you an
Since
assassin?
It doesn't know I'm there. Yes, I am. And it doesn't know I'm there.
Alright. I think we can allow that then. So we'll handle that shortly.
Alright.
Okay. So let's get started with this. Close that out. Let me just double check actions. We have fire with crossbow attack, waking up John, waking up Vasa. Okay, Vi, you're gonna be like shaking John awake. That is you for the round, believe it or not. That's how like sleepy he is from your spell. The next round you could get Vasa up. Vasa's asleep. Miko doing that. Greg asleep. Peter Pan. Come on, Peter. With an 11. Okay, Peter will notice and he'll be moving to engage. He'll happen at the end of the round. Okay, Kuromid, crossbow, pre-initiative. Roll to hit, roll to hit.
A 10 and a 16.
Okay, give me a second. Just give me a second, because there's a lot to reread here, and I want to make sure I'm getting this all right.
Okay.
Okay, those two crossbows go, and both of them thunk against its chest and drop to the ground, robbed of all momentum.
Oof. Okay.
Yep, that's why I had to double check. Okay, so at this point you're drawing sword and attacking. Vi waking people up. Miko happening mid-round. Peter happening end-round. John asleep. Okay, it has initiative on you. It has to get into range, though, to use these hands. It's reaching for your throat, Kuromid, with these black gloves. Are you changing your action?
Nope.
Okay, in that case, roll to hit as your longsword gives you range on it.
14.
You swing that thing in a nice overhanded or side strike, whatever. You clunk against whatever part you were aiming for, and the sword is not hurting it, Kuromid, and it reaches out to attack you.
Okay.
11. Okay. DM screen. This thingy attacks as a that. With an 11, it will hit. What's your armor? Oh, wait. That's right. Cloak.
Yeah, I was about to say, my armor class is Cloak of Displacement.
Alright. So it reaches for your throat about a foot to your left and closes around nothing and looks around and locks onto you where you actually are for a second. And it's tracking you now and going to attack again, probably. Now, you're still trying to keep it forced outside. Does that mean you're going out with it or standing in the doorway?
Yeah, I'm going out. I'm making it give ground.
Okay, Vi waking up John. Okay, so you're making it give ground. You've already gotten one attack off. Miko! Roll to hit.
Question, actually.
Go ahead.
Have I noticed it's not being really affected by things hitting it?
No, you have not.
Alright. 9.
9. As you can suspect, miss. If it even hits, it wouldn't do anything.
Alright.
And, of course, the assassination attempt fails. Miko, it didn't even bother to look at you regardless. It's focused solely on Kuromid, trying to wrap its hands around his neck. Anyways, Kuromid, you can take that second attack if you'd like.
I figured this was my one attack round.
I mean, crossbow's pre-initiative. I'd allow you to draw and do that. Do you wish this to be your one attack round?
Well, I'll take that second attack, Dungeon Master. I'd like to modify.
Alright. What would you like to do?
Attack again with a shocking grasp.
Okay, duly noted. Give me a second to double check this creature, and you can roll to hit in that meantime.
12.
12. Okay, that will hit. Let me just check how lightning affects this thing. I'm sorry, I've read this twice already, and I'm just making sure before I fuck with y'all. Miko casting magic missile, duly noted. I didn't put new in yet, but we'll cover that soon.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Where's the immunity? Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I am not reading through this 20 times. Let me double check my quick notes, because I'm sure I wrote that down there. And I apologize for the slow thing here, guys. I'm trying, but I'm also kind of slipping around. Okay, it's not immune to lightning, so you will hit, the blade goes clunk, the lightning goes crackle, dice your damage.
17 hit points.
Duly noted, and this thing lets out some kind of unholy wail, and Chromie, give me a perception check.
Failed by 1.
Failed by 1. There's something funky with its mouth. You're not exactly sure what. You weren't looking at that. You were, swing, okay, crackle, release.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've hit it 4 times and did no weapon damage.
Weapons do not appear to be hurting it, Chromie. That's a +6 sword you're swinging at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Vi, you will wake up John, and he scurries to his feet and grabs for his sword again.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, Peter. Peter comes charging in. Heroic Peter with a 19 hits and does nothing.
In that case,
Alright, I'm gonna have to give d20s here. Nope. Yes. Maybe. Casting fire gods and zombies rise! Okay.
you're in my front yard, bitch.
Yeah, he is. Now, Chromie, you're performing those actions in that order?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Vi, waiting on your action. Greg, let me give Cass a perception check here. Oh, okay, Cassia is waking, and I'll deal with that later. Okay, waiting for Vi. And then we can proceed. Miko is going to be casting Magic Missile. Vasa's going to be, I'm assuming, woken up by Vi. Peter's attacking, John's attacking. Chromie is casting Fire Gout and calling out to Zombies Rise! Okay, Grills, go ahead and give me an initiative roll. You're not in the most jeopardy, but this thing wants your blood.
3.
Vi, okay. Party initiative is tied. So, Vi, you're waking up Vasa. That's you for the round. Vasa, you're asleep. Miko, magic missiling. Casting Fire Gout. What's the casting time on Fire Gout?
Let me double check. I want to say it's 2.
Alright, so magic missile should go off first. John and Peter attacking. They're both in range. Oh boy, a swing and a clunk. And a swing and a miss.
Yes, 2.
Alright. Well, John attacks and his sword goes clunk and he curses. And Peter swings again fruitlessly at one of the hands and misses. And okay. Miko, dice that damage. Minimum, oof. 2 points of damage. And again, this thing howls as the green bolt forms and strikes it. Okay, a Crormead. Fire a Gout. What's the radius on that? Like, it's essentially a breath weapon, if you will.
It's a breath weapon. It's got a 20-yard range.
20-yard range. What's the width of it? How far to the left and to the right?
Like, at its maximum distance, it's going to be like a yard and a half, 2 yards wide.
Okay. So that proximity there, I want to say actually you'll be able to breathe it with the thing without hitting John or Peter, since it's right up against you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the thing is, initiative being tied, this thing has a melee attack. You're using something that costs 2 segments. It will try and attack you.
Yeah.
With a 2, it misses. Ooh. You know, it grows for your thing, and like Peter's strike interrupts it, and a Crormead dice your damage. Or actually, hold on, was that like 1 point per damage of the caster? I forget.
Yeah, it's actually rode up for 2 and saved for half.
2 save for half. Okay.
So yeah, 20 save for 10.
Does a 12 save? Check. Saving throws for of similar level fighter versus, what is this? Technically, this is a spell.
It could fall under spell or breath weapon.
Alright, well, here's the thing. He needs a 12 to save versus breath weapon and a 13 to save versus spell, and he rolled a 12. So I'm not sure. I want to say it's a spell, not a breath weapon.
It really technically is a spell.
It really is, so I'm going to give it to you. 20 points of damage, and he goes down. He's on fire, burning. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, no, he's not. I forgot something. Yeah, no. Oh, he is pissed as fuck. His robes are burning. He's on fire, wailing and screaming like a goddamn banshee. But he is still up.
But hey, now the party can see.
Yeah, no, party. Those of you without infravision, it's illuminated. The figure is a humanoid of some rotting-looking skin of some kind. He's got these weird 2 black gloves on. The fingers look like they end in sharp points. And he was wearing a black hooded robe. I will check. Oh, the robe saves. Okay, the robe's fine. Thank God that ordinary black robe he's wearing is fine. He got a 20 with that. So yeah, and he's going for a Crormead's throat, trying to desperately, and a Crormead's like a leaf in the wind, ducking, dodging, and he calls out to his zombies, rise! And does anyone have any other actions this round? I think not. Vi, you have woken up Vasa, and you're going to the corner where your bedroll is and looking through your things.
Mm-hmm.
So, party, put in your actions. Okay, Crormead evading to zombies. Zombies, grab that thing!
So you're telling your zombies to grab something that is currently on fire.
Hey, it's robe saved. It's not really burning that much. And besides that, they're expendable.
See, Vasa, Vi, and Miko awaiting your actions. Vasa going for an open-handed strike. Okay. And Miko, what are you doing? And then party, someone give me a d6. Initiative! Miko shooting it with silver arrows. Okay.
Okay, we got a 3 for initiative.
Okay, party does have initiative. Good for them. Crormead, dice your evasion.
Oof, minimal. So 3 points better than normal. So I'm -5.
Yep, armor class -5. Purely out of curiosity, let me check the hit matrices here. What does it need to hit you right now?
Ooh, you got a 1. Okay, never mind.
Okay. It might actually connect. It can. It's just unlikely to. Okay, we have evading. It's going after a Crowar Mage. Shocker of all shockers. John and Peter are right up there attacking. They're both going to swing. Hit. No chance. And miss. Okay, Cass is coming out with her room with the short sword drawn, looking around, taking stock of the situation. Vi is grabbing a silver arrow, looking around for a bow to use it with. Party, does someone have a bow in the main room? Miko, I think you took your bow, so I don't think there's a bow in there, Vi. Are you going to do something else after looking around for a bit, trying to find a bow?
If I can't find a bow, I'll just try and stab it with it. Or wherever.
Okay, so we're going to assign some time for that, and then you're going to grab the arrow and go for it like a dagger strike. Vasa, moving up to do that open-handed strike. You're fast, and this thing isn't, so you will get a chance to do that this round a little bit later. Miko, go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah, about the silver arrow thing. I don't actually have any, I realize, so I'm just going for a normal bow shots.
Alright, shooting it with the normal arrow. Roll the hit.
Can I go for headshots?
Sure, called shot to the head.
Yeah, what is it? What is the minus to?
D20 minus 4. Don't forget your pluses to hit from
It's a
dexterity.
-2. What the f-
You have a 17 dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That is a 3. That fails to hit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Vasa, you're getting on up there, and this thing's jabbing at a crow meat, and the zombies are moving forward, moaning and groaning. Party, there are zombie lizard women. It's a weird sentence, that, but moving forward. The zombified cystic are moving, trying to grab this thing. Vasa, roll to hit. Dice percentage! Oh no.
The dice do not like us.
Take your 100 XP. 18, okay. Vasa, you go for that open-handed thing, and you trip and stumble and lose your balance, and you're missed off balance penalty for it. AC, no dex bonus to AC, next attack at -8 to hit. Okay.
I'm closer and closer.
Alright, Vi, you're getting the thing, and Cass is there with you at this point, but it doesn't matter as these things are grabbing the creature, and the creature is grabbing for a crow meat still, and it misses him, and they've grabbed hit, and are trying to hold it in place, and it's struggling against them, screaming like a goddamn banshee. I think, Miko, you can take your second shot at this point. Vi, you can roll to hit also, with that, makeshift dagger arrow. Okay, Miko, that is a miss.
I don't know, I gotta see what my penalty is here to hit.
Aiden, I'm gonna give you... Should I give you a gimme here to make life easier?
No.
Okay.
As much as I take it, I'm not. I'm gonna do this fairly.
Okay. Let's see, where was I?
Now, the only thing is, am I doing this on the clerical side, or am I doing this on the magic user side?
Cleric has better attack matrix. And I believe their penalties are better too, so... 8. Vi, that's just straight up a miss. You swing at it, and it's moving around, and there's the zombie ladies. Good point. Let me double check those wordings. Grab that thing. That thing. Could be anything, really.
I can point while I'm moving, you know.
I guess the zombies would get that, yeah. Okay, so they're not going to try and grab your comrades, unless you want them to. Miko, you've shot twice. Vasa, you swung and missed badly. Vi, you stab and miss. John and Peter attack, hit, miss. Cass coming out with Vi. Sure. No, she can't really get a hit in now. Akurami, this thing is still trying to get you, but, you know, you're a leaf in the wind, and the zombies are grabbing it and slowing it down and trying to bury it under their
20
ranks.
of them.
Yeah.
You know?
This thing is, like, dead set on you, but by the time this round is done, it's not able to move anymore because they are pinning it down by sheer numbers. Funny enough, the Cystic did that against y'all anyways. Anywho, Neil. Miko watching, Vi stab, Vasa open hand strike, Kuromi magic missile, CJPR. They're not getting in that zombified mess and they're talking. That is everyone accounted for. Okay, Kuromi, you can dice that damage if you'd really like. Vasa rolled a hit, Vi rolled a hit. Keep in mind, guys, that this thing is essentially half buried under a mountain of cystic. Well, not mountain, but they're swarming over it, grabbing it, and holding it in place. So its armor class is both improved and reduced. Okay, Vasa, you hit it and your hand hurts. Ow. It's like you hit a wall. Vi, you stab at it. It doesn't seem to do anything.
19 hit points of damage.
And Akroromede casts his magic missiles, and 5 green bolts of energy shoot out of his hands into this almost still thing as it's staring at you. Akroromede, intel check, by the way.
Sombitch, time to roll an 18. I failed by 1.
Alright, we'll discuss that later then. And the magic missiles slam into it one after the other and exploded into a bunch of small pieces, and it lets out one final blood-curdling scream and is destroyed.
Okay. What about those gloves it had on?
The gloves have fallen to the ground. Well, like, here, allow me to describe, but that's loud. Okay, so you strike this thing a whole bunch of the body with the bolts, and they slam into it, and it lets out this blood-curdling scream. And the body funks to the ground, like the cystic are still holding it, so it sags, it's no longer resisting them, and it starts to turn to this black smoke. And in like a couple seconds, it just kind of dissolves, except for the gloves, which clunk to the ground, and the cystic are kind of standing there stupidly now.
Zombies, return to where you were laying before.
The zombies start to do that.
Okay. And I will have one of the zombies get up, and I will direct it in covering the other 19 up the way they were before. While doing that, I will examine those gloves.
Okay, Akroromede. They are a pair of black gloves ending in more pointed fingernail-like tips. Vi, writing that down. Okay. Akroromede, I'm gonna message you something.
How high up am I on the roof? How tall is the roof?
What'd we say, like 9 feet? So call it maybe 12 feet or so in the air.
You can jump down.
I was gonna say you could jump down from that height and not hurt yourself.
Try it in session and find out.
Scorpius did it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the gloves are all that's left. I will smell. Do they smell like magic?
They do.
Okay.
Okay, Miko. For the arrows that hit, you have to do saving throws. For the arrows that missed, do you really want to look for them in the dark? Even with your infravision, that's a tall order.
I'll go for them later.
Alright, so the ones that hit, just give me a d20 for each of them.
No, I missed all my shots.
Alright. Well, did I say it hit and did nothing, or did I say every single one of them missed?
I think all of them missed.
Kuro made you reload your crossbow.
Actually, yeah, all of them did miss.
Alright, in that case, yeah, never mind, unless you want to go looking for them. Here's a hint, guys. They're arrows. Just buy like a fuck ton of them, keep them on the wagon, top yourself off.
Sure, Vi. They're magic. Be careful. And I'll hand them over to Vi.
And Vi, I believe you detect magic by touch, so you'll touch those, and it's like, ooh, that's zappy.
Is that a good feeling or a bad feeling?
It's a magic feeling. Like, you can feel the magic running through them. There's something about them that's magic.
Alright.
And the material is some kind of metal, weirdly. Like, straight up metal. No leather, no nothing there. Going back in and heading to sleep. Alright, well, Akroromede, the 3 human adventurers have a couple questions about the zombie cystic. And
Okay.
Cassie does indeed refer to them as zombified cystic. She apparently knows what a cystic is.
Okay. What are your questions?
Just like, what the hell? Where did they come from? Why do you have them?
They are vanquished enemies that I now command in the afterlife. They did come in useful. My sword did not scratch that thing. Very peculiar.
Okay. Vi, you'll be able to draw them. Nothing that I haven't described out loud in voice here will you be able to perceive just via your current examinations. Alright, Chronicles, well, John and Peter are kind of wet behind the ears as you picked up on, so they're a bit freaked out by the zombies, but Cass kind of takes it in stride. Never worked with a necromancer before, but why not? Just don't do that to us. You raise the dead, isn't that necromancy?
Just one of my talents.
Alright, I can't do a proper whistle, but she's given a whistle of appreciation.
Mind if I try on one of the gloves?
Meh. Is that a non-communal okay?
That's an okay. Yeah, you can try them on.
Dungeon Master, I will try on one of the gloves.
Left or right?
Left.
Okay, Vi, you slip the left glove over your hand, and everyone, Vi's eyes turn red and violent, and she shouts out loud, "In the name of Mame!" No, just kidding. Vi, you try on the glove. It fits like a glove. No, seriously, it shaped itself to your hand as you tried to wear it. And you can flex your fingers in it, and yeah, it's a glove. The eyes turn red, and she shouts out, "In the name of Mame!"
We'll try on the other one.
Oh, you're trying on them both? Okay. Duly noted. Vi, you slip on the other one, and yeah, these are gloves. They cover your hands and end in little pointy things that you could use to strangle someone with and maybe puncture their windpipe.
Don't feel any voices speaking in my head. I don't.
If I messaged you something, that means something's happening. Otherwise, right now, it's as I've described it vocally. This is to keep the rest of you in the dark about if I'm messaging Aiden stuff. Yeah, you've got those gloves on. They're gloves. Think not quite as grandiose as Daedric gauntlets from Skyrim, but similar style. Just all black and pointy.
We'll take them off. If I can.
You can take them off.
Alright, I jot that down.
Maybe we should get them looked at.
Alright, well, John and Peter and Cassie talk for a little bit about nothing in particular importance. Just, what the fuck do you think that thing was? Don't know, didn't like that screaming, blah blah blah. They're off to bed again. Okay, getting all zombies covered, go back to bed. Now, Cormid, you're having just one zombie do this, and it's going to take a few minutes for each zombie, and there are 19 of them, so that's like a solid, I want to say, half hour spent with the zombies.
Okay.
Okay, so that was that many minutes there, and then it's going to be that many minutes there, and I need to check again.
They reshape themselves without striking.
Really?
Pauses in which the Mistwalker is the body still outside. No, it dissipated when I killed it.
Well, then I shall return the gloves.
Okay.
With interest of exploring what they could do at a later date, and then I go back to my bedroom.
Why did I have to roll up another encounter?
And I will stash those away, Dungeon Master.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, Chromie, your zombies looked better. Well, not better, but not as bad as they were before when you just had them stinking outside. Being buried apparently is, as you know, preserving them a bit more.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's nothing to do to give them back other than revivifying them. The flesh and shit that just fell off of them as they decayed out in the open, but they're not decaying as fast now. Honestly, I don't feel like throwing a Type 4 demon at y'all tonight. Maybe I'll just let that encounter slide.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about whether the flesh was rotting off. I just didn't want them stinking the place up.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to have that attention for detail.
Throw that Type 4 at us when we get our other characters.
Yeah,
back.
no, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, right now, that thing, it wasn't hurt by mundane weapons. Boom, half the party can't do shit. And I felt bad for that, but that was something with a time limit.
That thing wasn't hurt by any weapons.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Revenant, Fiend Folio, you know what that is, a Pyramid. I'll tell you the full story later.
Okay.
Let's see, you know what? I think I know what that thing should be. Yes, okay, so that encounter will happen and pass without y'all realizing it. Okay. Party, y'all have time for some actions really quickly. I'm just updating my XP calculations so I don't forget to give you XP for this.
Okay, then I'm gonna go for a couple of drags.
Well, no, it's updated. I'm just waiting on actions. Okay, going back to bed. Drunk examining them. Here's the Nostalker still outside. Going back to bed. Vasa going back to bed. Miko, after not recovering your hours because they all missed, you're heading back to bed, I presume. NPCs are going back to bed.
May I correct my action?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Hey, what do you know? The rest of the night we'll pass without encounters. Neat. After studying to relearn Magic Missile. Okay, Vi, you will get those 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, actually, can I do that too?
I'll give you all a nice little thing. Yes, you can go study for your things again.
That's beast. I'm still trying to remember magic users though.
Okay. I'm waiting for Chromie to get back before we resume time. Let's see. If anyone needs to go to the bathroom, now's the time, obviously. Oh, I heard something from Grills' mic, I think.
Okay, and I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Chromie, you'll finish up overseeing the burial and bury the last one yourself, I presume?
Yeah.
And yeah, then you go back to bed. You know, Kassan obviously questions what the hell was that. That sounded like a thing, and Graf was crying a lot during it.
Yeah, I think it was some kind of undead.
And yeah. Anything further takes place, blah blah blah, and everyone goes back to sleep. The night passes with a couple events you all aren't aware of, and then the morning comes and light shines upon Denalia. 7 a.m. What's the party doing?
Alright. Get up and rememorize some spells while breakfast is being made.
Okay. Oh,
I will offer to help make breakfast.
Okay, Vi's offering to help make breakfast. Vi, you can give me a percentile roll. Dice percentage. Let's see.
Nope, that's going to be horrible.
6,
74.
Yeah, Vi, at one point, Kassan and you are disagreeing on the possible way to move forward. Like, she says, no, you shouldn't add more spices at this point, and do you think you should? Are you gonna listen to her, or are you gonna do it your way?
Listen to her.
Alright, well, the food comes out pretty bland. You think you should have spiced it more. Hee hee hee. Let's see, Cassie, John, Pierre. Okay, I'm gonna give Greg a fuzzy little I'm either NPC mode or sleeping sickness mode right now, depending on if the party's gonna leave and he's gonna join. Because it would suck to be like, okay, he's sleeping sickness, y'all leave him at the base. Although you could just time to the wagon, I guess.
No, if he's got sleeping sickness, we'll leave him at the keep.
So then it would suck if 2 hours from now y'all are fighting some kobolds on the road and Vader shows up. He's like, hey guys, what do I see? Oh, you're at the keep with Kassan. Oh, you.
Well,
You're finally
his
awake, she
own-
says.
That's his own fault.
He did give me forewarning that, hey, wouldn't be able to make it, so I want to be nice.
Well, in that case, we can drag him along.
You just hear a popping noise, and there he is.
Vi, what is Kassan going to say? Well, she says that Ekrormid, her husband, they come from a land kind of far away, a place called Kohol. And I don't actually know the story of how she met Ekrormid, so I can imagine that that's a fun one. But yeah, she answers questions politely, and yeah.
And then I'll start drilling on Kohol, and at that point I will just have my journal out, writing down everything she says. You get the point.
Right. Well, Vi, she is being generic about it. She specifically isn't mentioning that it's another world or that there isn't miasma there.
I'm intelligent enough to pick it up, but I am still going to get any and all information I can, so I will revisit grilling her again at a later date.
Alright.
Dungeon Master, for the record, I'm using my last dose of giant spitting snake venom on one bolt, and I'm breaking out the Ostegos fang venom from supply, and using one of those on the other bolt.
Alright, duly noted. Well, party, you'll get your food cooked and eaten. You'll have questions with some answers for you, Vi, and mostly evasions. Everyone else likewise. Greg is online on his phone. Ooh, perhaps he will be here, perhaps not.
Oh.
Regardless of Greg's appearance or not, he's NPC essentially at this point. Party, what's the steps after breakfast?
Double M, you did see what I did, right?
Oh, going out to get arrows and then just looking around outside. Okay, Miko, give me, how many arrows did you fire? 3?
3.
Miss. Yes. You find one of them pretty easily. The other 2 you're not sure about. Are you gonna keep looking?
Yeah, I'll look around for a little while.
Okay.
Also, just kind of looking around outside, seeing what's around.
Alright, well, you're still looking around outside, of course, but you're searching for the arrows, and so far, no luck. The area itself, you're on a small cliff, maybe 30 to 40 feet tall at points. The keep is on the back of it, although there is that hole in the wall. The cliff kind of slopes down to the north, and then, you see the tracks that Ekrormid and Co. have been pounding into the dirt for the past couple months as they walk back and forth across it. Otherwise, it's a desert. There's some dunes here and some hills there and a small mountain over there, and yeah. It's the red desert too, mind you, so it's that pinkish red sand.
I'll head back inside then.
Alright. Excuse me.
Okay, so the dragon. It is very big. It is ancient. It casts spells as well. It is blue. It breathes lightning. And it is going to die.
Did I say yeah, Jay?
The survivors of the Sistek tribe worship it as a god, I believe.
And Greg's back to offline. Yeah, Vasa, you of course recall from your time with your people, there's a series of exercises that one should try to perform when they're in a good physical state every day. There's some name for it that's exotic sounding. It's a series of flexibility and strength exercises. Reportedly, it's just part of your daily routine. And for you, it's a bit different since, you don't have the normal toes and feet that certain parts of the thing work on, but you make it work. Let's see. So people talking, what are they doing after that?
By the way, everyone, when we do get to the dragon, spread out. Spread out very well. That way it can't blast more than one of us at a time. And Lydia, as much thought as we put into that scheme last night, I don't think we're going to do that.
Well, as the Dungeon Master, I request to know, what are you doing right now?
Right now, I am thinking about how did you and your first group handle it thus far? How injured did you make it? Would you perchance know how much time we would have before it's back to full strength? Do you know where its lair is? Okay, we did see it come up out of its lair, right, Dungeon Master?
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, it didn't come up. It came down off the top of a mountain.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay. How did we first handle it? I exchanged spells. It breathed on me, and I hit it with my sword. I tied it up. Almost killed it. How much time before it's back up to full strength? I don't know. Yes, I know where the lair is. And yeah, it might be logical to attack it while it's weak, but I think I would lose too many of you in that course of action.
Dungeon Master, how quiet are they trying to be?
Fairly quiet. Would you like a perception check to hear them?
Are they at the breakfast table?
They are.
Then yes.
Alright, give me a d20.
Nope.
Nope,
Failed.
you don't hear them.
All right, so Dungeon Master, I will, while we're sitting there talking and whatnot, explain that we are going after what's been referred to as the black metal box. And I will describe how we found this thing down in a cave, and yeah, it's black and it's funky, some kind of magic.
I typed up Cassie's thing right as you started talking, so she asked that. You respond with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I still need to gauge how skilled a lot of y'all are.
So what? Spar outside? And this is coming from John.
We signed up to hunt down a dragon. Huh. Renegotiate terms. Yeah, if you come on these other jobs, you'll get an equal cut. Dungeon Master, I personally do not remember how far away that cave with the black thing in it was.
But a Chromid really would. You and your damn perfect memory. It's like the
Yes.
fucking rope of entanglement, only I can't
Now
have a
you
dragon
have
take
two
that
of
away.
them, Eminem.
It's true. The thing is, perfect memory, it's like, okay, it's damn good, but it's not, like, godlike. Like, you'll remember things, and some logical deductions will be easier for you to make. Chromid, you're looking at maybe 2.5 to 3 miles?
2.5 to 3 miles? Okay. Hell, we can get
Roughly.
there.
I'm eyeballing it. I don't have the exact measurement. It might be a bit more. Give me a second.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
maybe 3.5 miles, actually.
All right. And let's see. In addition to myself, we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Yeah.
Okay. 3 NPCs, yourself, your 4, because Greg will be there most likely. Especially if
Okay,
y'all are going
7.
into there.
Okay, so there are a total of 8 of us. 7 people should be able to fit on a wagon well enough, all right?
I'm gonna weigh it down a bit, but yeah.
All right, in that case, we'll take 2 wagons.
I mean, if there's loot, we're not going to be able to do everyone on the wagon and the loot.
Well, yeah, that's why we're going to take 2. That way there should still be plenty of room. And hey, it's only a few miles. Worst case scenario, we walk it back. Another biggie. Dungeon Master, I take it Jaziel is there?
Yeah, Jazil's there.
Okay. All right, so get 2 of the wagons hitched up with horses.
Alright, I am going to formations. Watch schedule, on foot. Okay, gonna need a wagon formation. Or actually, we have one. Ekro, wagon 1.
Yeah, but that's when we bought the wagons. We're only taking 2.
Alright.
But
So in
if
that
y'all
case,
want to take 3 wagons, I don't care. It's fine to me.
alright, party. I would love to see a formation and how you're gonna go.
I am doing it.
Okay. Alright, how fast will the party be planning to travel once y'all hitch up and such? Let me advance time.
2 miles an hour.
2 miles an hour, duly noted. Okay, Akoromi Jinjaziel, Miko, Vi, Vasa, John, Cassie, Greg. Okay. I'm gonna have Greg on wagon 2 as... Oh, Greg is there, my bad. I read John Peter as one name. I don't want... No why. Screw me.
No.
Oh, D for driver, I like it. I'm sorry, did I fucking ask, Aiden?
You
Okay.
did, and I'm turning you down.
Damn it. Nope, you've got me there. Alright, moving forward. Okay, so let me go pull up the relevant files. Give me a second. Bloop. That much out of that much. Okay. Okay, party. You all will mount up and start traveling. Here. So, you know, the travel is pretty straightforward. You're just heading in a northwesternly direction. And
Okay.
about 2 hours or so later, it will be just before 10 o'clock, roughly, in terms of the day. So if you're still in the morning, the party will have made it to this cave. Akoromi, do you recognize it? Everyone else, you don't. It's just a cave.
Okay, Dungeon Master, I want to check for tracks outside of the cave.
Alright, what's your percentage again?
My percentage for tracking is 50.
50. Chromie, do you think there might be tracks? It's hard to tell. The sand obviously blows things around, and that hurts your ability.
Okay.
But some of the places look a little too orderly, or possibly footsteps that got eradicated by sand. You're running off of guesswork, though. You're not sure.
Okay. I'll be using continual light coins to light it up before we go in.
Okay, so you're approaching the thing, you dismount, you get a continual light coin out, you walk forward to the entrance of the cave and throw it in.
Oh, I'm throwing it in before getting close to the entrance.
Okay. You
Hey,
throw that light... Yeah,
question about the tracks. I know I'm not the one that got them, but were they were those tracks leading in or leading out?
unsure. It looks like a footprint, maybe, that was mostly destroyed by the sand. It's hard to say, though. You really can't get details.
Worth asking.
I'll give it to you this way. He got it on the nose after adjustment, so it's like
Yeah.
almost didn't catch it.
Okay. It's worth asking, type of thing.
Mm-hmm. No, it's worth axing, yes. Okay, so Chromie, you toss a light coin in, and it illuminates the various bones and skulls and shit that are on the ground. Remember, people, this thing is a venerable graveyard.
Okay. Throw another one 30 feet past the first one.
Alright, you're going to be chaining them together. How many do you have?
Shit. How many do I have?
I don't remember, but I do know you have one dark stone under your foot. That's about all I remember.
I know I fucking wrote it down. Ah, 9. I have 9.
Okay, now continual light has a pretty nice range, so you're going to be tossing it where you can, leapfrog them forward, I assume?
Yeah, I'm going to leapfrog them with a little bit of overlap.
That reminds me, you all are on the on-foot schedule here? Or, thing? You have Peter up front with Cassie and John?
Yeah.
Peter makes a joke about getting paid extra for being the first one through. And Cassie agrees, yeah, first one through usually is the one that gets their head cut off. But they are taking up their assigned positions. John has both... he has the long sword and shield out, Cassie has her short sword out, and Peter his sword and shield. Okay. Actually, they're gonna... they'll see you toss out the light coins, but Peter says he'd like to have a torch out. He knows that's gonna fuck with y'all's dark vision, he calls it. Night vision, or whatever. So, yeah. John's gonna get one out too, but Cassie is not opting for a torch.
They want to light torches? That's fine with me.
So, Peter and John both light up torches. And, okay. Party is proceeding down at this point. If anyone wants to do anything special, let me know. Otherwise, y'all are gonna start advancing forwards for a bit. After one light coin... Actually, no, you'll throw a second one and we'll reach that fork in the intersection you remember from before, Chromide. You've mapped this place out before, so let me give you the rough diagram. I don't think this is to scale. I can't find the map that I had earlier. It's possible it was deleted. But that is roughly what the thing looks like. You entered from the south. And I know it's rough. It's ugly.
Okay, and where was the dark thing?
You see the big circle? To the far right-hand wall of that.
Okay. And I'll tell the party which way to go whenever we hit the various intersections.
So you're heading directly there. Duly noted.
Yep.
Okay. While your feet are crunching and crumbling on the bones strewn about the ground, and you're not even sure if Peter's just not trying to be stealthy or if he's deliberately kicking a skull every now and again as he continues downward. You reach towards the end, and Chromie, you call a halt and toss forward another light coin and continue illuminating the path. Now, 9 of them. I assume you plan to use all 9 as needed?
Well, if I run out before we get there, do I remember how far it was to get there?
I don't, is the issue. I'm running off of memory here.
Okay.
9 should make it.
Get us there with the 9.
Yeah, 9 should make it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just keep them spread out.
Is this the black thing where the cave had trolls in it and the dude on the spike that I kind of killed because it was on a spike?
I
Yep.
think so.
But you all aren't taking that path. You're going the direct route.
There is a direct route. There's only one way down.
No, the paths branch at a couple points. You all hug the left wall. If you hug the right wall, it's faster getting to that central chamber. Left wall leads to a side chamber that had the spike. And of course, I've mentioned the stalactites before, but it's stalactites.
Yeah, but we only went the left, and that's the only form of me actually judging how long it'd take us. If we take the right, that's entirely up in the air and on to you. So.
Anyways, I'm thinking 8 coins should cover it, Akromid.
Okay.
So yeah, party. Perception checks, by the way. No penalties or bonuses.
I failed by 2. Shit.
I make it.
And I make it.
Okay. I believe... Vasa, are you there? I need you to roll perception. And let's get... Alright, so for all of you walking around, it's like, damn, Peter is making a fuck ton of noise with those bones that he's kicking ahead on incidentally. And John actually tells him to cut the crap out. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, they're continuing on. And yeah, party. So at this point, you've made the first right turn and followed that, and then you reach that inverted Y intersection and going straight ahead. And you will enter the large cavernous room I've described to you all before. Vasa, I don't think you were actually here for it, so again, let me describe it. Large, circular, cavernous room. Stalagmites and stalactites abound. The floor is littered with skeletons and bones and shit. And, party. As you enter the room, you will notice there are some sleeping bags and other pieces of equipment that would be found around a campsite.
Whoa.
Up against one of the walls.
Okay. Hold up, gang. Look around. And once everybody stops, Dungeon Master, I wish to hear noise. 20%.
I wish to...
Akromid, you hear the verbal components of a spell.
Shoot. That's my option. Shoot.
Alright, you're turning towards the sound of the noise, which is that cave entrance to the smaller antechamber, if you will. The thing with the spike that used to be in it, and you're firing in that direction.
Yep.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Are the spells I have written down in my clerical side no longer there?
You have those clerical spells.
17 and a natural 20.
I haven't asked you to roll yet, Akromid. I'm still getting stuff together. I'm sorry.
So
Well, in that case, I'm going to get a couple of drags.
So I have the spells there I told you I put
yes,
there?
you prayed for those spells, and you did receive those.
Okay.
Could I have also tried to hear noise?
Sure thing. What's your percent?
10. Much
yeah, Miko, you stepped on a bone and it snapped and ruined your hearing noise, essentially, right? You stepped on it as I rolled a 98 for you.
Yeah.
How big is the room?
Are we talking the dimensions of the big room you're in? Because you're over by the entryway. Call it about, at this section, maybe 60 feet to the north wall, but that wall continues, here, let me give you an idea.
I probably won't be able to hear this either, but may I hear noise?
Sure, go for it. What's your percent?
10%.
Yeah, those hooves are not great for sneaking, apparently. Because he stepped on a bone also. Or maybe it was Miko's bone, you're not sure, and it snapped, and it's like, shit, noise. So that doesn't give you a sense of scale, but consider from the entry point at the lower left-hand corner to the north thing is about 60 or so feet.
Did Akoromid tell us that someone is casting?
No, he did not. But you can see he tenses up and turns to shoot something. So you can give me options related to combat.
Eminem,
Uh-huh.
Where does that 2d4 from? Oh, okay, I see now. Never mind, I see. So how big is the room? Ah, you said it in the message.
Now, scale is kind of hard there, and you don't know it yourself in character. Shoot, draw sword.
Okay.
J piece. Duly noted, Miko. Let's see. Vi, I am waiting on you. Otherwise, someone give me initiative.
Cool.
Should I mention that every single time they've cast sleep, Vasa was always one of the targets?
Yeah, Vasa, that thing about being a monk and charging forward into battle. You get hit by friendly
Oh,
fire
he started
sometimes.
most of them.
Well, in this case, you're evading. So Vasa, dice evasion. Akroromid, roll to hit twice.
6.
Oh, I don't get to keep that 20. Damn.
No, I'm sorry. I would love to, but really, I gotta enforce this like I would with any player. You rolled out of order.
6. So my AC is a 4.
Okay, Vasa, AC 4. Party does, of course, have initiative. Akroromid, you're doing your shots.
12 and 13.
12 and 13, firing at this guy. Whose armor class would be about that? Let me look at your matrix. 12 and 13, you said. And attacking his 8th, a 13, 12. Yeah, both those shots go sailing off into the darkness as... Let me check his level again. 8. Let's see. 2 at 3, 3 at 5, 4 at 7, and 5 at 9. Okay. Akroromid, 4 green bolts of a magic missile go hurling and slam into you for... I'm just going to use the bot for this. 4 die, 4 plus 4.
We have initiative.
This was something I was actually going to ask. I guess I'm going to find out.
Akroromid?
Can I make my saving throw first?
Oh, that's a good point. You get a saving throw versus that. Do you save versus them individually or all at once? That's a good point. Okay, go ahead and give me a d20. Plus the various
19.
bonuses. Yeah, okay, congratulations. Those 4 green bolts slam into you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you managed to resist. Thank you, Scarab. And yeah, this guy in a black robe is standing there. He has the green light fading from his hands and a look of shock on his face because at this point Peter has thrown the torch in the direction you shot at. The reason why he's going so early, by the way, even though Magic Missile is indeed a one-segment spell and Party does have initiative, is he was already casting. And, yeah, so the light is illuminating him, and these bones on the ground that are being fucked up as they're being kicked, as the sound of people charging forwards, but invisibly, is
My
headed
sleep
towards the
spell
party.
go off?
So, Vi, you said you were throwing it at the far wall. Was that north, south, east, or west?
It doesn't matter. It blanket the area.
The whole area? Give me a second to double check
Yes,
sleep.
it's 120 feet.
4 tens of yards,
So
40
that should
yards.
encompass this entire area.
Again, give me a cardinal direction you threw that in. North, south, east, west?
Which direction are we at?
You're in the south, southwest corner of that room.
Southwest. So that would be northeast.
The attack is coming from that room that you actually don't have the thing for. The attack is coming from the west because there is a passage there that leads into that chamber that had the spike thing on back when you were Scorpius.
Center in the room.
Center in the room. Okay. So you're casting that, throwing that there. These people did not even bother trying to move forward slowly because it's impossible to be quiet in a room littered with skeletons. Okay, so you're casting sleep. That's one segment. Let me double check actions here. We have fighters. Peter's throwing his thing, and then he'll be attacking later. That. Greg is NPC mode. Miko's looking around. Miko, you will see the magic user. Are you casting sleep at them?
Yes.
Okay, so both of y'all
I'm
are casting
casting
sleep
sleep
in that direction.
On them and around him. because I want to hit. If I see such hear the people kicking up bones, I want to do them on them as well.
Okay, duly noted. So let me double check. Sleep. Up to that. Both of you give me 1d4.
3.
3 and 2 respectively. Okay. Give me a second.
I edited it from draw sword to sword, attack.
Okay. So I have you affecting 3 of them, and you affecting 2 of them. Okay. Now
This
for
is the
some
one
number
I
crunching.
prayed for my god, so I don't know if there's any variations or not to it.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Aiden. Okay, where was I? That's being paid from God. Okay. So there are 11, 12, and because you both aim those at the thing, it will hit them, not you. Now, what are they going to hit of the 12? So, D12. Number 9. Number 6. Nope. 7. 8. And 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. What the fuck? 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the distinctive sound of things hitting the floor, and I'm going to do a d20 for each of them. 1, not 1, not 1, not 1. 2. Okay, 2 of the bodies hit bones in such a way they actually dispelled their invisibility, as 2 armored men in some type of heavy armor, chainmail, will hit the ground snoring. Okay, that's the sleep spells taken care of. At this point, the armored folk that are still invisible are going to be amongst you all, or so it sounds. You hear the clinking of armors and the shouting of men charging to attack. Okay. See, there are still these many up, and there are that many used, so it's a 1-to-1 split, funny enough. Party has that for that. Still checking actions. Yeah?
One slight thing can I add? After casting sleep, can she pull up her crossbow so next round she can shoot it?
Sure, you can get your crossbow up. Okay, so we got JPC, a Croromede, 2 casters. Vasa evading. Okay, so party, y'all have initiative. Croromede, you are the only one here attacking other than the other NPCs, so we're going to do pinch hitters here. Let's start with the Croromede. Croromede, you think something might be attacking you. Like, the bones some bones are being kicked up in the direction towards you. You think there's someone invisible going to attack. Are you trying to attack them?
I am attacking them.
Okay, roll to hit.
14.
14 becomes 10 because you're attacking invisible. 1 second. Shut up, Google.
Is that with bonuses, Bruce?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay. At 8th, 14 becomes 10, hits that armor class. And this guy has armor class that. 14 at 8th, 10, 8th. Yeah, no, that is unfortunately a miss. Swing and a miss. He swings and misses at you. You feel something of a sword swing through the air and possibly go through where your duplicate is? You don't know. Anyway, Kuromide, you can roll again.
19.
19. Before bonuses?
That's with bonuses.
With bonuses. 19 minus 4 becomes 15. That is a hit. Dice your damage.
Man size.
Man.
14 hit points of damage.
14 points of damage as some guy in splint mail with a shield and a longsword phases into visibility as you hit him for 14 damage. That becomes that. Okay. And he swings at you, mind you, and he misses. And you think at this point that he's figured out the displacement effect. Okay, so that's that guy. Say that again?
Oh, sorry, the NPC, it seemed like it got 3 attacks off.
2, actually. Okay. First up, who wants to swing for John King?
I'll do it. Oh, go ahead, Lydia.
Give me that D20.
Oh, nope.
Nope. Fucking nope. John swings at this invisible thing bravely and fucking misses.
-2.
Anyway, it swings at him and gets a 3 somehow. My god. So it swings at him, he swings at it, done. Next up, the one on Pieta. Pieta, roll to hit.
Vasa?
Vasa, why don't you roll for Peter? 6. That's what I'm talking about. It's still a miss. And the guy on Peter rolls to hit him, and that is a 16 at that level. A 16 hits that armor class. Peter, however, has that banded mail. Good for Peter. Where is he? Where is he? Quick list. Peter. You have armor class that, and this guy rolled a 16. That is insufficient to hit you. Lucky Peter. Okay, that's Peter taken care of. Next up, we got Cassia. Cassia, roll to hit.
See.
Cassie. You know what? Fuck it. She calls herself both things.
I guess I'll roll.
I mean, if anyone else wants to roll, speak up now.
Your reasons.
3.
Wow, these are some of the worst rolls I've seen in a while. Let's see. She gets that plus that becomes that.
I mean, at least it's not a fumble.
Uh-huh.
Hey, on the bright side, your dice rolls will improve.
Yeah, they've
Well,
got
you
to, or they
should've-
will maintain. And let me double check
You
these
should have
guys.
seen me yesterday. Me and my friend were doing stuff. We
AC
we were
3.
using the bot. We got nothing higher than like.
Yeah, no, sadly
Peter.
Cassie does indeed miss these guys on a 3. Okay, and this guy rolls to hit her. Oh, 20!
You said she has exceptional strength rating, so.
She do. Even with those bonuses, though, these guys are wearing armor, and dexterity bonuses apply. So this guy here, to hit her armor class, needs a 20, so it's just a normal hit, and he is wielding a longsword, so that is a d8. Cassie takes 6 points of damage. Okay, where's her hit points? Anyway, she laughs and spits in his face and goes for her second attack this round. Roll to hit. Eight before
8 plus
bonuses. Uh-huh. And after bonuses, that hits. Cassie, give me a d8. Oh, my bad. Yep. Nope, d6, my bad. It's a short sword.
Right,
Hey,
so
okay, that still
remains
wanted to
the
be a
same.
5. Okay,
It was
5
definitely-
plus that becomes that, and this guy needs to do a system shock now. He passes. So yeah, Cassie spits in his face after he bloodies her and bloodies him a lot worse. Okay. Vi, you've got one on you, unfortunately, and Miko, one on you. Okay, so Vi, let's see. This guy's gonna roll to hit you. You casted sleep, but you know we got there. Let me check your armor class against this. Vi, your armor class is 7. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, for this guy to hit 7, he needs that. Okay, Vi, you will be hit for 3 points of damage. Miko.
Ouchie.
Oh, yeah, this guy, turns visible again because, he strikes you, and yeah, there's a guy on you. Let's see, Peter's guy is still invisible, John's guy is still invisible. Not Vasa. Miko, your armor class is 5, right?
Yeah.
Take 6 points of damage.
Alright. So, is it a wisdom roll, right?
You're at 0. Give me a d20 based off
Yes,
your
I
wisdom
am.
score.
15,
What's your wisdom?
I have. Oh, great. I have 11 wisdom. I'm done.
Yeah, Miko goes down, party. And this guy
That's
raises
fast.
his sword above his head and shouts, "For Blood Hunter!" And Chromite, he's charging at you.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Miko. Switch that to Mead.
I didn't even do anything.
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all put half their guys to sleep. Not bad. Okay, and let's see. I think that's everyone accounted for. Vasa, yeah, you start to evade away. It seems they're not exactly ignoring you. They just didn't have the manpower and focused on the casters who put them to sleep, who put their guys to sleep first.
Jokes on them.
So,
I couldn't do
Vasa,
anything
you get a
anyways.
little bit of a distance away in your evasion, and it's like, oh, they're not attacking me. Do you wish to edit your actions?
Yeah.
What would you wish to do?
Moving to advance with my falchion if possible.
Who are you
Not
supporting?
attacking.
Or who are you attacking / supporting or planning to?
I'm going to support the one that's on Vi.
Okay, fine. Duly noted. And I think, have I skipped anyone? Akromi, we can't dealt with you, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Actions. Anyone get skipped? Evading, then moving, shoot, attack. JCP done.
No, Jazeel probably stayed outside to guard their
Jazeel's
wagons.
outside
Yeah,
of
no.
stuff. Greg is there, but he's NPC mode, so they're not attacking him, he's not attacking them. So, yeah, new. Attacking with Shocking Grasp. Attack with no seed.
Oh, I see the spellcaster still up.
Spellcaster's still up? Yes, you see that. Vi, you are aware that someone has engaged you in melee and will probably hit you before you can
I
form that
am
spell?
well aware.
Okay.
He's still shitting himself that his magic missiles didn't hit me.
Yeah, basically.
Do I see him just stock still? Not moving? Nothing? No reaction?
The caster?
Yes.
He's furrowing his brow and rubbing his hands together in preparation to cast another spell. I don't know. I can't really reconcile the fact that Magic Missile takes 6 seconds, so for the other 54, you're kind of just moving, dodging, preparing your next spell, I guess. But he's not moving or dodging.
I am solid with what I'm doing.
Okay. Unless you get a hell of an initiative score, there's a good chance that guy's going to attack you, and he might hit you, and ruin your spell. Alright. Let's see. I'm still waiting for Miko to give me an option. Oh, wait, Miko is... Never mind.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Oof.
I got nothing to say.
Nico, bleeding.
But yeah,
Just
let me-
put
I'll put
on the
that.
ground at 0.
So since I'm currently the one in the most jeopardy, may I dice thing?
Yes, you may. Give me that initiative.
3.
Okay, party people. Attacking, NPC. Magic Missile, dying. Okay, party, you did not have initiative. Akora made saving throw. The guy cast Magic Missile again.
11?
Okay, you're saving versus spell. That's 11 after bonuses or before?
That's an 11. Let's see.
Probably magic user versus spell is best.
Doesn't your armor give you? No.
It does
No.
damage, so I believe armor does count. So that's
Okay,
a plus
hold up.
2.
Hold up. Hey, Cromede, you're a 10th level magic user. You save on a 10 versus spell.
Well, if it's a spell, you don't normally get a saving throw. The saving throw is a 20. But it can
your
be affected
armor
by bonuses.
affects you down. Oh, that's a good point. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah. All right.
So that's a 13. Does Dex help?
It's a visible attack form, so I would say yeah. Well, no, it's magic missile. It doesn't matter how dexterous you are; it locks onto your thing. So no, actually. If this was
Okay.
something like Burning Hands, where you could dodge it, yes. But this is magic missile. You dodge it,
Focus
tracks you.
displacement?
Yeah, that should give you a +2, I think. Well,
All right, that gets me up to a 15.
Cloak of Displacement.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be enough.
Yeah, +2 from attack forms directed at the wearer. I mean, probably it wouldn't help since it's still latching
Yeah,
onto your thing, but regardless.
Just
Okay.
give me the damage.
14 points of damage as 4 magic missiles slam into you.
Okay.
Okay. So, Kuromid, at this point, that thing is done. Vi, let's deal with you. If this guy misses you, then your thing goes off, but that guy still would have finished a fraction before you did, since the enemy has initiative. So the one attacking you is doing that. By the way, Vasa, you're attacking the one that's attacking Vi?
I am.
Okay, let me see. Would he switch his thing? No, he's staying with Vi. Vi, you are hit again for 2 points of damage. And your spell will be ruined. Okay, Vasa, roll to hit.
Really noted.
Four. I'm pretty sure that's a miss. Okay, Miko bleeding out. Vasa dealt with. Vi dealt with. Back over to this thing. Two of them attacking Mead. One of them on John. One Peter. One Cassie. Okay. And let's deal with Mead. Okay, Mead, you've got the guy in the splint mail and the guy in the chain mail on you. Which one are you targeting?
The one I already hit.
Alright, splint mail guy. You can roll to hit. Splint mail guy
17,
misses.
17 before bonuses.
Dice your damage. Okay. And the other guy will hit.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
20 from the sword. 11 from shocking grasp.
Hot damn. Give me a second, that's the wrong one. Here's the right one. 11 and 20, you said, becomes 33.
Plus he already took 14.
Yeah, no, let me see. First, let's do that system shock. Oh, that rolled funny. Ot 7. No, if only that had been double ot. Next, let's do a morale check. Okay, morale is shaky. Alright. Next up. His attack misses you. This guy got a 15. I need to check that. Your armor class -2. 15 for this guy ain't hitting you. Okay. Swing and a miss on the Mistwalker. And that is all y'all's one attackers. Okay, back to this. Done. Okay, we're up to the ones on John, Peter, and Cassie. Alright, the one on John attacks, still invisible with a 17. He's about to not be. And he will do just one point of damage to John. And, okay, John's first blood drawn. But he can see his opponent now, so he attacks. With another 17! Oh, I should have had someone else roll it, but I tell you what, do y'all want to roll for that and hope he gets better, or let him keep that? That's what I thought.
Keep it.
Okay. 17 hits that armor class. Someone give me a D8.
1.
1. Okay. Hey, John, you hit something. 1. But then again, they also did 1 to you. Anywho, that guy's injured a bit. And now we move on to Pita. Miss. Okay, someone roll for Peter. Mind you, his opponent is still invisible.
I'll roll.
15 becomes an
shit.
11.
You can do Cassie.
Let's see. Becomes an 11 to hit the armor class of that. That will be a miss for poor Pete. Someone roll for Cassie.
20.
Dice percentage.
Hey.
2.
2.
Triple damage.
Triple damage. Give me that D6.
3.
3 tripled, but we have to add in bonuses.
3 plus.
From there and there becomes that. Oh my god, Cassie annihilates in brutal fashion that thing that was on her, that guy. He's at -19. Blood is everywhere. She dismembers him and then cuts off the head for dramatic effect.
Double M, you may have one-shot me, but doesn't mean I'm not yet.
I know. I'm happy y'all get there. Okay, that's Peter, John, and Cassie taken care of. Have I forgotten anyone? That guy on you, Vi, who...
No, you've already done it.
also there. No, I'm just...
You've already done it.
Mead. Yep. Magic user. Okay. I think everyone has been taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Vi evading towards Cassie. Chromid going for his 2 sweeping attacks. Okay.
1 sweeping attack.
A sweep attack, then a regular attack. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I still need Vasa. Attacking with Falchion, the one that was on Vi. Okay. Party, give me an initiative roll.
Somebody that's hurt bad or dying.
Well, I'm next in the hurt locker.
I
2.
don't do good on initial rolls.
Okay,
do
2. Excuse me. Party, you tied initiative. Okay, let's start with
Can I roll
yeah.
my evasion?
Vi, you can dice evasion. So let's start with Icrormead as, hey, this is gonna shock you, man, but make a saving throw as this guy throws another magic missile at you.
No.
And that one?
No, an 8.
Yeah, no, we calculated this. I don't think you have plus
12.
plus
No,
12 to your saving throws. Okay, give me a second. Let me roll it again. 4d4 plus 4. 17 points of damage as 3 are maxed and 1 is minned.
Wow. Okay, that's alright.
Okay, and that's his magic missile marked off.
Dungeon Master, I have 1 AC.
Duly noted. Okay, anyways, so that's occurring while, Mead, you are doing that sweeping attack deal. Roll to hit. Now, who are you trying to sweep first? Are you going like left to right where it's the splint mail guy, then the chainmail, or the first chainmail, then splint?
Splint then chain.
Okay, what'd you roll?
And I have a 19.
19, okay, becomes that. Both of those will be hits. Dice your damage.
Okay, damage is 17 hit points.
Holy fuck. Leader down. Danger, Will Robinson. And that becomes that. And yeah, that guy needs to make a system shock. That guy passes his system shock. And fails his morale as he throws down his sword. I yield! And he's running towards the exit.
Shall I make my other attack?
Are you attacking him or changing your focus?
Oh, yes. He dies.
Alright, roll to hit.
17 before bonuses.
Kill. You have plus 12 to damage. You kill him. You can roll the damage if you really wish.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, the rest of the group, how's their morale looking? Morale is still shaky, but it is there. Like, leader down, that's a huge penalty.
It's the Blood Hunters. They never go up.
This guy did.
Well,
He may
Well,
have
other
been one of the people that were forced to do it. Not a
Almost
he was a
Bizarre.
new Blood Hunter. He was a new one.
Okay. Let's see, that's Mead taken care of for the round. We still have Peter, John, and Cassie. Cassie is no longer fighting that guy.
Now I'm going to go for a couple of drags.
Mead is no longer fighting those two. So, Cassie, what are you doing? Okay. Vi, you're running towards Cassie, but she seems to be going to support Peter, who's having some trouble with that invisible guy.
Vasa is also.
Vasa, you're there. So, yeah, let's deal with that. Vasa, this guy's going to switch his attention, because, you know, you're up there in his face trying to attack him. So he's switching his attention from Vi to you. Roll to hit.
14 at first.
14. Well, he swings at you and misses, and you duck under the blade and stab at him, and you have a 14 as a first level. That thing... Let me check. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. Moving onwards from that encounter, let me check. Dun. We still have the NPCs. Vi, you're evading. Nothing is chasing you at this exact moment. We're switching this guy over here to on Vasa. Okay.
He must have rolled really fucking low, though.
He got
I
a
have
3.
10 right.
He got a goddamn 3. This has been the session of 3s and 2s. Alright, someone roll for John.
Miko, you want it?
Sure. Dice rolls. 20 again.
Dice percentage! 31, triple
See,
damage.
I
Give me
tell
that
ya.
D8.
I only get good rolls if it's on someone else.
What'd you roll?
3 plus whatever bonuses he has,
3,
if he
okay.
has bonuses.
So that becomes that, and John King kills the guy that was on him, and who is now at -1. Woohoo! So that's John for the round. On to Peter, who is being backed up by Cassie at the end of this round. Someone roll for Peter. Wow, this guy misses.
Miko, you should do it.
Sure.
Go for that triple.
8.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
Peter swings and misses, and Cassie comes in. Aiden, roll for Cassie. Dice percentage! Triple
26.
damage, D6. That's the third triple damage crit the past 2 rounds. Aw,
2.
that's still good. 2 becomes a, that tripled, yeah, the guy on Peter was alive, and now he's dead. Alright, that's
You
your
may
big
have one-shot
frontliners.
me, but they will
Okay,
one-shot you.
so there's 1 on Vasa, there's that magic user, and that's about it, so... Yep. Yeah, Vasa, that one that's fighting you is running. He has not thrown down his weapon. Acromid, actually, perception checks, party.
Yes, by 8.
10. Made it. By 3.
So, party, those of you that pass your perception checks, by the way, Miko, someone is going to bind your wounds. John D's coming over. Not John D. Yeah, John D materializes and disappears again to the sound of a toad croaking. And then John King walks over and binds your wounds with one of his bandages this round. Anyway, for those of you that make a perception check, you will notice not only is the guy that Vasa was fighting fleeing, the magic user from Bloodhunter is turning tail and running also. Magic missile on the caster. Okay. Where he's at, yeah, you'll be able to hit him.
Alright, this is the magic missile I prayed for, so I don't know if there's any changes.
Okay, duly noted. Anyone else doing their final shots for this thing?
I was gonna say getting bound, but that's probably not the right wording I want to use.
My weapon is only. Actually, never mind. I do have something.
I mean, you can chase down the guy that's, he's in heavy armor and you're in just robes or clothing and such, so you can probably catch up to him if you want. Insta-killing the sleeping folk. Okay, Vasa, this is going to be a bit tricky, but we'll get to that. Okay, Vi and Acromid. Standard magic missile Vi. Go ahead and dice your damages. This poor caster is about to turn into a bloody pulp. Oh, I never rolled up his health. I'm an idiot.
I hope you rolled up his spellbook.
Oh, yeah, he has a spellbook.
15 hit points.
15 points. Oof. Okay, so that guy at that level times that with that becomes...
He took a total of 19 hit points.
19. Okay, duly noted. He's at that many hit points.
15 from me, plus 4 from me.
Yeah, no, the green bolts sail into him and ow, 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 ow! And he's still running. He stays up. Yeah. Are you all giving chase?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Another magic missile.
At this point, he's like going out of the range where you're going to be able to magic missile him. You all are in a cave system. He's turning the corner to get out of line of sight. So, Crowmead, you're pursuing?
Pursuing.
Alright, type it in.
Then...
Just new here. Vasa, you're going to go over towards where you think the sleeping people are, listen for the things, come over, slit one's throat. That will take you 60 seconds.
Well, there are 2 that's visible.
That's a good point. So, yeah, you can still...
Where are you going to start?
Miko, you can give me a perception check. D20. Okay, 10. You'll wake up and Vi's like, hold still, I'm casting. Okay, Crowmead in pursuit. Righto.
Will I go ahead and dice the heal?
Yeah, you can dice the healing. Vasa, it's technically not the thing there. Okay, you got the heal there. Okay, give me a second because I need to check something up here. Magic user spells. If this takes but a segment to cast, he's gonna try for it. That's
how much distance did he have between us?
Call it maybe 40 feet or so. It's still not it. Give me a second, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Where the fuck is this?
Master, please note I am binding my own wounds.
Duly noted. This is 7th level magic user spells. Why the fuck is that there? Magic user 2nd level spells. Why the fuck did that not... Okay, that many segments. That's that many seconds. So yeah, Crowmead, keep in mind, you spent a segment to cast Magic Missile before taking off after him. So that's some distance he gets there. Distance, however, not as great because he's, trying to flee as fast as he can, slipping over the skulls and shit. In fact, let me check. Yeah, he stays on his feet, though.
Question, wouldn't also being hit by Magic Missile, disrupt his ability to run a bit?
It hurts. It's like being hit with a rock as you're fleeing. You can still try and run, but ow, shit, that hurts. So it hurt him there, too. Good point. Okay, so Crowmead, he's rounding the corner. You're chasing on after him. Give me a perception check.
Yes, by 3.
Okay, you hear, like, he's turned the corner, but you hear him saying the words to some spell, you're not sure which. And, you know, you're rounding the corner, and he's finished speaking, and you turn the corner, you're looking for him.
Swing.
You do not swing. Okay, give me a
probably
d20.
went invisible.
Give me a d20.
5 before bonuses. I'm +9 to hit.
5 plus 9 becomes that. Becomes a 14, becomes a 10 at 8th. Give me a second. What's his armor class? That hits, and yeah, he turned invisible, the bastard, and tried to press himself against the wall, and your sword strikes against him. Dice your damage. I rolled for your detection of invis. You failed it, unfortunately. But
Minimum 13.
13. Okay.
He's not invisible anymore.
No, he isn't. The Cormid, give me an initiative roll.
3.
3. Okay, Cormid, this guy launches himself at you to try and tackle you to the ground.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I will whack him with my sword.
Okay, trying to hit him with the sword. Granted, he's trying to wrestle control of your sword arm. Like, he's doing that thing he did that one time where it's like, oh shit, I can't fight him close range, I'm not a fighter. So his desperate ploy is to jump at you, try and get you off balance and on the ground, and hopefully kick your sword away.
Okay.
He's desperate. So you're gonna try and hit him though. So give me a d20, this is a strength check.
Dungeon Master.
I rolled a 13.
Give me a second, I'll come back to you, main party. Okay, you managed to keep your arm free of his thing as he's trying to pin it. Roll to hit.
14 before bonuses.
Dice your damage.
20.
You kill him. Cut off his damn head. Okay, going away from you for a second. Vi,
Okay.
Miko, what's up?
I was going to ask, would we not be able to hear the scuffle and go check it out? But it's okay now.
I mean, if you want, y'all can do that and you'll, like, be there as he's killing him.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Miko, Vi heals you and gets up to go support a Chromite. Vi, you'll get there. Just there's a reason why I jumped back, because I knew a Chromite was about to kill him once he detected... No, not detected, but once he got him uninvised. Good job, party. Good job. Okay, so yeah. Vi, Chromite's there. He just cut off the head of the magic user, whose blood-soaked robes fall to the ground, his body in them. Okay.
I thought about doing a choke slam with my offhand.
Okay, moving these guys over to XP calculation. I need to trim that down a fuck ton, though, but this way I have a record of it. And yeah. So party, there are a couple sleeping invisible people. Vasa has gone ahead and tried insta-killing them, so I will give you all gimmies that either Vasa's gonna do it solo, or like Cassie and Peter will come by and help, and y'all are gonna slit their throats if you wish. Unless you'd wish to do something else, in which case, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna have the NPCs start auto-killing them. Okay. Yes, that reminds me. Peter, unhurt. John King, back to full. Cassie, looking okay. 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 JCP keeping watch after binding wounds. Okay, so I've got Miko sitting up, looking around. You're, injured but capable. Chromie drags the caster back to the group. Blah blah blah. Ask the mystical crafter, moving out of his way and following. If he has his spellbook, would you perchance let me make a copy of his spells and offering to heal those who are badly injured, then study for 3 minutes to get sleep back? So, party, let me know what y'all are doing at this point.
All right, so Dungeon Master, the party, they're binding their wounds and that kind of thing. I am going to check this guy, see what he's got on him.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask to be healed.
Yeah, I can see you need healing,
Okay.
and I know I need healing.
Chromie, give me a minute.
I'm still waiting for a response.
I'm waiting to see if he's got a book on him.
Yep, give me a second, I'm typing it up.
May I dice my healing on, well, not Vasa, but Miko?
You may dice healing, yes.
For 6, you should be back to full HP.
I am.
And I shall use... Oh, I'm out. Never mind.
Okay. And what is Vi doing at the moment, Dungeon Master?
Oh, Vi just healed up Miko.
I will waggle the book in front of Vi. Get it back to me when you're done looking at it.
I will graciously accept the book. Thank you.
Vi,
And I'm
Cassia.
assuming you will give me the what's in there then.
Yep. Vi, are you cracking it open to look at it now?
I will after I pray for or study for my 3 minutes.
Well, Vi, Cassie will warn you that magic users like to trap their books. She was traveling with a group, and the magic user got an enemy spellcaster's book and opened it up, and a arrow shot out of it from God knows where and killed him. She likes you. Well, not likes you, but you're a comrade.
Does the book have a dweemer about it?
I mean, it's a
Oh, that's
magic
right,
user's
since I'm
spell
touching
book.
it.
It's a magic user's spell book. I've always assumed that has a dweemer all of its own.
Okay. Yeah, you might want to wait until later to open that up.
I put in my pack, and I will study for 3 minutes. Miss Walker, I will need 45 minutes once we get to the room.
Ah, okay.
At this point, party, Cassie is holding the leader's sword and saying that it feels very lightweight and probably magical. Vasa, give me a d20. You fail on a 20. Yeah, Vasa, you know who Bloodhunter is.
Would Miko know who those bloodhunters are? There we go.
What kind of sword did the leader have that Cassie's holding on to?
He had a, let me double check, longsword. Now, she's not holding on to it. She just picked it up, swung it around a bit, put it back in its sheath.
Alright, I'm gonna sniff of it.
It is indeed magical.
Magic sword.
Oh. I like the sword I got here, she says, patting her short sword, the sheath of it. Obviously, you know, she wiped off the blood, sheathed it. So that's up for grabs for y'all. Never liked the long blades anyways.
Mistwalker, might I use it for now? I don't really have appropriate weapons to defend myself with.
Sure.
Hey, Vi, what is your alignment anyways?
Neutral.
Neutral. Thank you. That reminds me, Vasa. Greg, I remember you, I think. I'm just quickly writing down people's alignments. Miko.
Yeah, sure you are.
Yeah, I am. I'm actually writing down your alignments.
Picks up sword. Hey, what's your alignment, by the way?
Oh, please. Like I would. Miko, what is
Well,
your
if
alignment?
anything was meant to happen, it would have happened to Cassie because she picked it up. We
These
would
are
have
true.
noticed any changes.
It does
to her.
not change my thing. Anyways, I'm
Nico.
like neutral.
Oh, CN. Okay, duly noted. And I know what all my NPCs are, of course. John King does a double take there, Chromede. Like, he thinks you're serious for a moment, and he's looking at Peter, and Peter's like, no, you idiot. There aren't that many people that he knows, I guarantee it. But he's a Mistwalker. Shut up, I don't know. Anyways, at this point, party, checking the other weapons and armor for magic. Okay, Chromede, who are you checking first?
Going from body to body.
Okay, well, on the leader, the splint mail he was wearing is, of course, magical, because why on earth would the leader be wearing splint mail otherwise?
Okay.
I already told you what the magic user had. Oh, the magic user also had leather armor and some daggers on a bandolier. He didn't end up using those, so I kind of forgot about them, but those are there also.
Could I check the armor and the bandolier? I just want to do something because 3 minutes of study should be over by now.
I mean, technically, if we're going round by round, you're in the middle of it, but okay, your study's over, you relearn your spell. So you're checking the bandolier and the armor off the magic user?
If the Mistwalker allows it.
Oh,
Sure.
he's over by the leader's body. Yeah,
Well,
sure.
he checked the magic user first, so.
Alright. Well,
I assumed he would already knew.
yeah, none of that is magical that you can detect.
Alright,
Yeah.
so far we've gotten magic splint mail, people, magic armor. Anything else, Dungeon Master?
I'm gonna type quickly not.
How many daggers did you have?
3.
I will, if it's not against anyone, I will add those 3 daggers to my collection.
All the enemies had standard gear at most 5 days rations, so on and so forth.
Oh, standard. That's really.
No, they had STD gear.
I was like, they have what? Excuse me?
Yes, apparently STD is shorthand for standard.
Funny enough, it is.
I know, that's what I just said, and I'm pretty sure they probably changed it now.
I mean, probably, yeah. Okay. So, Mead, you killed that one guy, and the leader is dead, and no one has successfully run. Okay.
Okay, did anybody go after the one that was running?
2 of them ran, but you killed one of them at Coromid.
Okay, I imagine Jaziel will take care of the other one when he tries to get out.
Well, no, like, one was the magic user, the other was the guy that, at the end of that round, you, Wait, that's right, no, hold on, someone did kill them, I'm forgetting who. I'm generally forgetting, I'm sorry, but all of them are dead. If I slipped up, then time has been warped, and I apologize.
Okay.
Alright, where are we at?
The one that Vasa was on?
Yeah, I think it was that one. I don't remember.
Yeah, I've also killed that one.
Okay.
PG. Okay.
So, are any of you interested in trying on this magic splint mail?
Seeing no one else speak up for a couple seconds, John King says he'd like magic armor.
Okay.
I don't think I can wear split mail very well.
Let me go ahead and
I mean,
John D.
you can wear
John
it.
D. Oh, John King.
I'll just message it to him.
Okay, splint mail is one step better than chainmail. So yeah, John King, if assuming no one tries to stop him, and Cassia does repeat her warning about cursed magical shit, and he's like, yeah, but it also might not be cursed, and why would he be wearing it if it's cursed? So he will slip on that chain, the splint mail.
Okay. Damn it, I would have liked to have kept at least one of them alive to find out where their new lair is.
We
Well,
could have stopped someone
if
during
you
the time we
want,
were
you
killing
could go
everyone.
run down that one that got away.
No, Vasa got that one.
Oh, right. Never mind.
And besides, by now he would have made it to the surface. And yeah, like I said, Jazeel versus a demoralized bandit, that's not going to be a long fight.
The bandit would have had time to dive to his knees and pray to his god, and then Jizzy would have bit his head off. Brain. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, it reminds me, we should drag a couple of these up to the surface with us when we go. All right.
So, party.
So we saw their bedrolls and stuff. And we've got these guys dead. And so John King puts on the armor.
Mm-hmm. And it's at this point that Cassie is like, hey, do y'all feel that? And I've described it to most of y'all before. There's like this bad feeling permeating the air. Like you have this sense of unease, and as you look deeper into the cave system, it's no good.
Excuse me a minute. Sleep well.
Well, the last time you said that, the thing opened.
Okay. So we will proceed on over to the black thing.
Okay. Well, Miko asked a question. I've got the NPCs following. Greg is following. I am going to go use the bathroom. Y'all can finish up your RP here and get yourselves ready to go. I'll be right back.
And I got to step away for a minute myself.
I'm going to also refill my water.
Alright, and I'm back. Alright, people are typing. And I'm gonna be quickly eating a piece of snack. Thank you, Vasa. Oh, something out of character. Welcome back up. Silly notifications.
Still trying to figure out her personality.
I like it. You're doing an interesting job.
We're here, or is thrilled that we are here, or it's reacting to the deaths that just happened, or possibly all of it. Either way, I do not like this, but I am curious. Okay, so we're going on to the black thingy, Dungeon Master.
Okay. I want like 30 seconds because I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter cup, and I fucking love these things. This is my Achilles heel right here.
Oh, wait. We were going to give Vi 45 minutes to...
No, I said when we get to the room.
Oh, okay. That's
See
right.
whatever that thing is.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
Well, I say back, but I was just muted so y'all wouldn't hear the delicious smacking noises. Fucking love Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, party, y'all are gonna proceed into the cave for about, 300 feet at most. And you'll see the far side of it. And again, it's covered in bones and this and that and the other thing. And you will see this 10 by 10 or so foot sheet of black continuous metal, no signs, no markings, no nothing.
All right. I need a volunteer.
Dungeon Master, is there a corner? Like a corner in the room?
Alright. Akarami, Peter isn't very knowledgeable about magic. He's gonna prompt what kind of spell? Like, walk me through this.
Invisibility.
Like those guys were? Hell, I'll take that.
All right, Dungeon Master, I will cast invisibility on Peter.
Alright, you cast it, and he's like, holy shit, I'm invisible. Whoa. I'm holding my hand up to my face, but I can't see it, but I kinda can. John, can you see me? And, you know, he's first time invisible deal. Cassie responded to your thing, Vi.
No, I asked you straight out in the voice. Dungeon Master, is there a corner in this room?
I
You
mean, it's
ignored
more of a
me
large...
and
My
then
bad.
Immediately went to Mead.
I apologize. I'm juggling multiple things here. Ow. Anywho, this is more of a circular container. You could sit down somewhere, but it's not exactly like a corner. Like up against the wall, and then there's a 180-degree field of view in front of you, more or less.
So the room is oval?
Pretty much, yeah. Not a perfect oval. There's like little nooks here and there. If you spend some time, you could probably find a good reading nook, but as a casual glance, you don't see any.
I'm just looking for a corner to put my back against.
Alright, you'll find something suitable.
Okay, and if you're going to be praying for a little bit of time, then I'm going to get a few spells back also. The rest of you keep watch.
Mead, Peter will ask before you start doing your spells, what do I need to know about this invisibility?
As soon as you hit something, or something hits you, it's gone.
Okay.
You'll be visible again. It doesn't make you quiet, so you can still make noise. Things can still smell you. So, yes, it's not perfect, but you are invisible.
What's up, Miko?
What did I miss?
Mead has turned Peter invisible. Vi is praying for spells.
I did ask you to guard me while I'm doing this.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. I'm going to... Dungeon Master, I need a fat whopping 9 minutes.
Okay, you will get those 9 minutes, of course. Vi, how much time did you say you need again? 45 minutes?
45 minutes, yes.
Okay. What are you praying for?
I will also.
I'm looking at the list right now to determine.
Okay.
I will also try and memorize for 50 minutes.
What are you trying to memorize? Oh wait, hold on. You're not a
Oh.
cleric. My bad. Magic user, whatever is in your book that you have slots for. Cleric, I actually have to consider: is your god going to grant you this? Are they going to give you something else? So on and so forth. Okay, so yeah,
I have a
Miko.
question.
Mm-hmm.
For detect evil, but I'm neutral, so I could either do detect evil or detect good.
You're gonna have to try and pray for it specifically. My deity, I beg you, I pray for the powers to detect evil or detect good, and then you'll see what you get. Just let me know what your intent is, and I'll tell you what you get. That is not how you spell evil. I-V-E-L? My god.
EVIL.
I'm praying for 3 cure light wounds.
Alright. You will receive 3 cure light wounds.
And I
Okay,
would immediately, once, no, I'll wait for him. Till you tell me I'm done.
Alright, in the meantime, Miko, what are you praying? How many damn slots? You only have one, don't you? So that's 15
Yep.
minutes. Okay, so you'll pray for whatever spell you got 15 minutes. Vi, about a half hour after that, you're done with your Cure Light Wounds praying.
Okay, so Dungeon Master, you might need to do a little math here. When Vi is finished getting all their spells, I need to know how much time has elapsed since I got hit by that first magic missile.
Ah, damn it. Fucking crap. Fuck.
That's right.
50 minutes. 50 minutes. We're gonna keep it simple.
50 minutes, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, party, it's about lunchtime or so. And John will ask, keep an eye out for me, and he's gonna eat. Vi, you can certainly try and sneak off to the bathroom. Peter, John.
I will be right back. I am going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point, Acromede. I have to remember every time a turn passes. Every 60 minutes in Africa, Acromede recovers 10 hit points. Oh, my bad, 6.
I figure the eating would have taken place during Vi's extended meditation.
Probably. The joy of spellcasters. Damn, do you love those spells? But then it's like, hey guys, I need to spend the next 3 hours praying. And it's like, shit, I love those spells, but that's 3 hours where we're sitting here.
Yeah, I was hoping that spellcaster wasn't going to break morale, and that me and him would have a magic missile volley duel.
Hey, Coromade, I know your hit point totals. I know how much he did to you. That wouldn't be a duel. That would be a massacre.
Well, yeah, even if he had initiative.
Also, spoiler alert, he was out of magic missiles.
Spell saver, bam!
Oh, that's a good point. Wait, hold up. No, because it... Yeah, that's right. He never interrupted your thing. Never mind.
No, he didn't.
Ah, brain. I think you should have taken the first volley too, but I'm just going to give you a gimme. I'm not going to make you take an extra 14 damage.
Well, I rolled like a 19 for that. Hey, damn it, that scarab counts.
That scarab does count. Saved your ass against a couple things.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Still waiting for Aiden to get back before we continue. So while, Vi will be praying for 30 minutes, y'all can have small conversations. We've got, Peter getting over the fact that, shit, I'm invisible. And stuff, and him and John occasionally talk, and Cassie has a hand on her sword, and she keeps looking over at that black box like she wants to destroy it. She does not like that thing at all. And yeah, everyone, you can feel that twisting sensation in your gut present. Just that premonition of danger, Animal instincts being like, go as far away from this thing as humanly possible, and keep going. But it's subtle, and you're able to crush it down because you have superior intellect than animals.
Mm-hmm.
Missed.
I believe it is a container of some sorts.
What does it contain?
I don't know what's in it. But that's what we're here to find out. Dungeon Master, how big is this thing again?
The part of it that you see is about 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay.
Now again, this is like the side of a rock wall you're seeing. Because of the way it is, you suspect it could be bigger. Just that what you see from the stone excavated around it. And by the way, Chromie, give me a D100. I'm curious.
87.
87? Chromie, do you think someone might have chiseled away at it to expose more of the things since the last time you were here?
Okay. All right. Since we're still waiting for her to finish her meditation, her prayers, I'm gonna walk back to the blood hunters. Tell the rest of the party stay here and watch over her.
Well, as it turns out, right as you're about to do that, Vi finishes her spell work.
Oh, well. Stay here, gang. And Dungeon Master, I'm going to go over to the Blood Hunters. And how many of them were there?
There were about a dozen. Are you counting heads?
Well, I need the ones that are intact still.
Okay, one of them was destroyed, another one was pretty badly hurt. The other 10, yes, there were a dozen, actual, including the magic user. No, wait, hold on, make that 9. You cut off the magic user's head.
No, his head was still be around.
Well, he dropped 5. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Several of them are in pretty decent condition, just throat slit.
Okay, Dungeon Master, it's going to take me 10 minutes, and I'll mark the hit point on. Animate dead!
And how many are you trying to raise?
Well, only 9, since you said the others weren't in good condition.
No, not really. Right. Well, 9 of the blood hunters rise up.
Okay. Stupid bastards. Get up, you stupid zombies.
Brains.
Follow me.
Brains. And they're following
And
you.
as I get closer to where the party is, I'll call out to them. Don't be alarmed. They work for us now.
Shit. Fucking hell, man. Do not go down where that's happening to us. And that is coming from Peter. Invisible Peter somewhere off to the side.
Okay, you 8. Stop. When I get close.
All right.
You. And I will pick out one of them that appears to be in decent condition.
Okay,
Come
one of the
over
ones
here,
that just
and I'll
had
take
his throat slit.
Okay, I'll have it probe the black thing.
So it walks over and like slaps its hand against it. Probe. What are you having it do?
Yeah, put your hand on that.
Okay, it puts its hand on it.
Okay. Somebody got some rope on them.
Nico will throw you some rope.
Okay, I'll tie one end of it around the zombie's waist. And Cassie, would you mind holding the other end of this rope?
She nods and has a good grip on
Hello.
it. Hi.
Okay.
There's Mom.
All right. Now to open sesame. And Dungeon Master, I will use the knock spell.
Alright. You cast knock on it, and the material, the black metal, looks like it's wavering and shimmering almost.
Okay. Instruct the zombie to go in.
Brain. It walks through and the sound cuts off. And granted, they're not actually saying brains, that's just me being funny. They don't say anything.
Okay, now
The
I'm going
zombie
to break
walks
out the
through.
old crystal ball. And I will scry on the zombie.
You, of course, see the zombie, and it's standing on the inside of what appears to be a hollow 15-foot square black box.
Okay,
Inside
random
the box.
question.
Yeah, huh?
Is the crab we threw in there when we were originally messing with it in there?
Yeah, there's
Or-
some debris shoved inside of there, it looks like. You recognize the bone and that other thing you threw in. And in addition to that, there appears to be a set of steps carved from the same black, glossy metal. So pretend that you entered the box from the south. They would lead from the north end of the room towards the south, centered, if you will. There is, above them, a section of the ceiling that's a bit lower, and it's hard to say for sure, but you think there might be some etchings on it, but it's way too dark to tell for sure.
Okay.
Do you mind if I make a little thing right here? If you don't mind me saying, the character is going to be watching the entrance to the cave area and listening for noise.
Alright, duly noted.
All
You don't
right.
hear any noise.
Because the
that
zombie.
is-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, Miko, you don't hear any noise of note. Your own breathing, your companion's breathing. You're watching the thing. Yes, Akromid.
Okay. Does the zombie appear to have suffered any ill effects for going into there?
Doesn't look like it. He's kind of just standing there on the inside awaiting further instructions.
I'm going to remove my right gauntlet and the ring off of my right hand,
Okay.
and I will poke a few fingers through.
Right. Poking your fingers through is like you've put your hand under like a high pressure water faucet or something, Akromid, so you kind of have to push it through to get it to go through, but you feel it go through. You feel the air on the inside. I think I described this effect before. It feels different than the air on the outside because one's flowing and one feels still and dead.
Okay. But no pain or unpleasant sensations.
No.
All right, pull my hand back out. Put my ring back on, put my gauntlet back on, poke my head through, and tell the zombie to come back out.
Okay, you poke your head through and see the scene, of course, that I described to you, and the zombie turns around and heads back out.
Okay, take the rope off of it, tell it to go stand with the other zombies. That way Miko can have her rope back. All right. Make sure I put my crystal ball away, secured very well. Very nicely, thank you. Okay, there seems to be a passage on the other side. Zombies. If any other creatures approach this area, destroy them.
Alright, the zombies don't give any visual affirmation, but they're looking in the other direction to see if anything is approaching.
Okay. All right, companions. Let's go. And I will... Shit, I forgot to say I was reloading my crossbow. Dungeon Master, can I have a gimme?
You reload your crossbow at this time.
Oh, at this time? Damn it, I gotta recover those bolts later. They're poisoned. Okay, no gimme then. All right, so I'm gonna reload my crossbow, douse the bolt heads, and I will step through.
Okay. Who's coming after Crormid?
Miko will.
Alright, Miko, you're going through. Again, it's like trying to walk through a flowing down waterfall. You have to push through, but you push through to the other side. At this point, Cassie goes through.
I follow after Cassie.
Vi goes through. Vasa goes through. Greg says he's gonna wait with the zombies, but if he feels better, he'll catch up with y'all, but this thing's fucking with him. And this is what Peter and John will report as they also go through. And at this point, the party is inside.
Okay.
Paint.
So there's the stuff we through before, which was just junk.
Some stuff you don't recognize as well. That's in there.
Anything of value?
Nope. Like bones. Shit like that.
Okay.
A rock.
And you said near the top of the steps there were some etchings.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second,
Do
I'll
these
pull it
appear-
up for you.
Okay.
Because, mind you, Peter and John still have their torches, although Peter will ask Cash to hold his torch because it's kind of obvious. Gives away where he is. So she's holding it now. Give me a second, I'll show you all what you see. Unfortunately, this did not come in a readable way, but it's, boop. You're going to have to click on it to make it bigger to see it.
Can I take the rock, by the way?
Sure thing. You pick up the rock. It bites you. Roll initiative. No, I'm joking.
Damn it. No, that's cool, actually. Biting a rock. I got this.
Okay.
Why does that look like
Does
Arabic?
this look like a foreign language or possibly magical inscription?
You're not sure, Coromate. It doesn't correlate to any magical inscriptions you know, nor any languages you know.
Sniff it.
It does not smell magical.
Okay.
Dungeon Master. Would I have somehow come across this in my studies at my temple?
You know what? Dice percentage. I'll give you a 1% chance of knowing something. One.
I was
One.
gonna ask.
Nope.
19.
Go ahead,
Also, just
Nico.
wondering, is this room noisy to me, I guess?
No? I mean, you've got a Coromate with his white noise, and John
Yeah,
King
he's
is now
always
kind of
noisy.
noisy, too, with that armor.
Okay. Do the stairs continue up?
So the stairs are from the north end of the room going south. You all entered from the south room. How best to describe it? Because they're going the top bit north, down, south. So you'd have to circle around and go down. Here, let me see if I can get a paint thing for you going.
Oh, okay. So we're like under the stairs when we
Mhm.
came in, or next to them.
Kind of.
Dungeon Master. I will take out a piece of parchment and some
You have to do
charcoal.
that, basically.
Okay. Vi, are you intent on copying that inscription down?
Yes, that's what I
Very
was
good.
going to say I was doing.
Okay, then we will keep watch while Vi is copying that inscription.
Cassia points out, and y'all will see this, of course, that this thing has that same inscription copied over on all four sides. So clearly you're meant to see it as you go around this thing to walk down the stairs. And she compares back and forth, and she's no super genius, Cassie, but she recognizes shapes and patterns. It's like, yeah, that's the same as that, yep, it's the same thing. And she peers down the steps, but announces she can't see anything.
Mika will say to you, Kurami, if we're finally waiting 15 minutes, I might be able to figure out what this says. But that's up to you.
Okay,
If you
we
like
can
it.
wait 15 minutes. You need to get a
Alright.
spell?
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all do that. The rest of you keep watch while Vi copies that and Miko is getting a spell. I'm gonna go get one of my.
Dungeon Master, did you say that right there, that one thing that we're looking at, it's on all four sides?
Yeah, think of a square, if you will. Fuck.
Dungeon
There's a
Master
section of the
Walter-
ceiling. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So there's a section of the ceiling that's a bit lower, that's in a square, and the message is scrolled across on all four sides of the square that you can see. Does that make
So
sense?
the entire message is wrapped around it.
No, like it's repeated on all four sides. So on the
Then
north-facing
I
side it
will
says
make a
that.
copy of each side, and I will initial which side it was from.
Alright. Vi, you'll notice they're identical. Like to the exact stroke. Do you still wish to do that?
Yes.
Okay, duly noted.
While they're doing that and the rest of the gang is keeping watch, I'm going to go back outside and get my guinea pig again.
Okay. By the way, what is the duration on knock? Let me check that.
I don't think it has a duration.
It has to wear off at some point, doesn't it? Let me check. Control winds. This is a druidical spell. I need magic user first. C, D, E, F, G.
Okay, how do I... Rubbings, that's what it is, right?
Yeah, you need page 70.
That's why it's a second level.
Oh, duration is special.
Suspends its functioning for 1 turn for a wizard locked door equivalent. So 10 minutes, y'all haven't been in there for 10 minutes, so yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And I need to go get a smoke real quick.
You have another lock spell.
Hey, Crowmaid, what are you
Lock
doing?
spell,
Getting your
right?
bolts?
Huh?
Never mind, I'll ask you when you get back.
Okay.
I hope he has another knock spell.
If he doesn't, it won't take him long to learn it back.
That does not change what I've said.
Dungeon Master, how long would it take me to learn that? Or not learn that, but done that?
You have perfect memory, so are you copying it glyph by glyph, or are you just gonna, okay, look at the message, have it in my memory, write it down, move on to the next side?
I'm making a charcoal rubbing.
I have no clue how to do a charcoal rubbing, so walk me
You
through this.
place the paper against it,
Oh.
and you rub charcoal across the paper, and the indents.
This thing is a
It
solid
sounds like-
12 feet in the air. Let me see if I can
That
get you a
could've-
picture.
That could cause some problems with that idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
and especially when you say how you said it was lowered down.
Yeah, the ceiling is 15 feet up. This is about 3 feet down. I can't draw a fucking ceiling, so I'm just going to do it like this. Pretend this is the ceiling, and then the purple section over the stairs is 3 feet down. As a
How
top-down
big
view.
is this thing? Like, how wide is it?
Which thing are you referencing?
This thing that is hanging down, the only thing in the room.
Okay, it is about 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet.
So it's 3 feet long, 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3 feet high, extending from that ceiling. That's 15 feet in the air. So the bottom of it is 12 feet in the air. So yeah, you're not getting a rubbing of that unless you stand on a couple people's shoulders. My goodness. Or at least John's shoulders.
It's what, 10 feet up?
12 for the bottom part of it.
And I am 5'6".
So, Crowmead, you go outside the box. What are you doing?
Getting one of the zombies, the one that I had test the doorway.
Is
Okay.
Peter invis or is John invis?
Peter is invis.
And I'm going to tell the zombie to follow me.
Okay.
And I'm going back in.
Alright. The zombie will follow you. Vi. I'm assuming there's a follow-up question?
I'm typing something.
Okay. I was about to ask, are you typing? Ah, my fingers.
And so, who's going to finish first? Vi or Miko?
Miko has like a solid 13 minutes left to pray for this. So,
Okay.
yeah, Vi's probably going to
You
finish
mean
first.
study?
Study. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It is study, not pray.
I do not have comprehend languages.
I do. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, I have it too. I would just have to relearn it.
Alright, John is, not really up for the idea. He's worried there might be traps or something. He doesn't want to have you get hurt. Cassie's down for it, though. And she calls John a pussy, and he tells her she's an idiot. So Cassie's willing, but John is opting out because he's worried you're going to get hurt doing that. And I know, that's probably blowing a fuse because it's like, we're inside a black box that's probably trapped to hell and back, and you're worried about my safety? You fucking idiot.
Okay, let's see. John's wearing the splint.
I will thank Cassie, but then I will just crack open my book and
Vi has
overlearn my sleep and learn comprehend languages.
Okay, Vi.
3 minutes.
That will take 3 minutes, yes. And that was a sleep you studied for, not prayed, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Good for you. Okay, so yeah, 3 minutes will pass and you will have that open.
I will cast comprehend language.
Okay. If I remember correctly, you're able to read it and understand it, but you can't speak it. You can't write it. You can just comprehend it.
Yes, but I can write it down into common. So.
Are you going to be saying out loud for everyone else? Otherwise, I will message it to you.
Yes, I will be saying it out loud while also writing it down. Someone.
To the devoted, I welcome ye as brother and sister. Follow the hidden path and tread with care. Forget not the passphrase, the last thing a man hears, lest ye be slain by the eternal guardians. To those whom have trespassed here without the Great One's grace, and to those looking to steal or loot, I welcome ye to thine tomb, for ye shall never make it out alive.
Yes, kindly grab Nico and let's all vacate this room. Yes? Anyone wishing to disagree with that?
You mean go down the stairs?
Yeah, treasure. They wouldn't put up a sign telling you not to steal if they didn't have shit for you to steal. And besides, that is not common. That probably was common at one point. It kind of looks like some letters of the common alphabet, which is, by the way, people just English. So maybe it's like really old and whatever eternal guardians they have died.
Which one is that speaking?
Peter, invisibly to your left.
Peter, you invisible buffoon.
But I have hope, okay?
Internal guardians. What do you think
DM, I'm marking another hit point up at this point.
Yeah, you can get another hit point back.
Okay.
Well,
Zombie, go down the stairs.
The zombie shuffles forward, dragging its foot kinda, because the foot was slightly injured. And it's going down the stairs. Is everyone like gonna lean in, look at it? What's the story?
I'm watching from the top of the stairs.
Okay. Well, the zombie makes it to the bottom of the stairs. Let me pull up my map.
Am I still praying?
Yeah, you're still praying it this time.
Okay, cool.
You mean studying?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Forget not the past phrase, the last thing a man hears. Does that mean that's the past phrase? Or does that mean the very last thing a man hears is the past phrase? And if it's what he hears, then what does a man hear as the last thing? I mean, that can be anything.
That is such a terrible misspelling of this word. I am amazed that spell check got that. Okay, so Cormid, this thing has walked down to the stairs, the bottom of the stairs, and stopped.
Okay. And no traps went off on it. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm going
Is
to
the
get.
Cormid saying no traps were triggered?
Sure, I'll say that out loud.
Perhaps they only work on the living.
Maybe. Anyhow, I will get out my gem with continual light on it.
Okay.
Since I believe I left my 9 copper back in the cave.
You have 1 copper left.
Oh, okay. Then I'll pull that out instead.
Okay.
So crossbow, loaded poisoned crossbow in right hand. Coin with continual light in my left. I will start down the stairs.
Hold up a second, Mistwalker. Do you want to wait for Miko to be done?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Alright. Well, John
And I will
nods.
relearn. I'm relearning one of my spells. I don't know which one yet.
Magic user?
Yes, 3 minutes.
Okay. You'll get those 3 minutes. And at this point, everyone's waiting on Miko. Miko, you will finish your thing. Right.
And of course, after I learned my spell, I would have written down that thing.
Okay.
Question: am I being told that we have done the compare? You know the thing. Have we done the thing? Am I being told this or?
Yes, I will have read it out to you. But if you wish to try it again, maybe it says something differently.
You try the other Walmarts.
Oh, maybe there'll be more weird writing down there.
That's the plan.
Really
Mama. Put stocking things and make people buy everything online and charge you through the nose for it.
I am going to need a formation for this. Or if we're using the standard on foot formation, Peter might object slightly.
Oh,
Then
he
again,
can
he
be
is
at the
inches.
back.
Yeah.
How big is the staircase?
Yeah.
The staircase is about 6 feet wide or so.
Right, so maybe 2 people. Like, is there like walls on both sides, or is it just open air?
Open air.
Then yeah, maybe 2 people down at a time walking formation.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was distracted. Mama was telling me some stuff.
All
My
good.
apologies. Okay, so we're getting ready to go down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. I'll need a formation.
Okay, I will take point
Okay.
because I know the party is going to want to keep me alive to the utmost. Since that door is probably going to lock behind us, and I'm probably the only one that can open it.
So, party. I need that formation as y'all go down a core meeting point. I see Vi typing, though. Thank you, Vi.
Okay, and I got a pee. I'm sorry.
The suspense. I know what's happening, and I have suspense.
Oh wait, I put Peter and Cassie in the wrong spots. There we go.
Okay.
He's invisible, so it makes sense he'd be at the back. Peter is the one invisible, right?
Yes.
Oh, Vasa. Forgot about Vasa. Oh, Vasa, you've been quiet this entire time, so I kind of forgot you were here.
Okay. All right, Mistwalker, John and Cassie, going by Vasa and Peter.
The thing is only 6 feet wide, so it really can only have 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard somebody saying something about It was open air on either side of the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm looking to the left and right as I descend the stairs.
Well, party, you all will start to descend. By the way, Coromade, your zombie is at the bottom of the stairs as you're walking down. Are you giving him any instructions?
Zombie, move forward 5 feet.
I just got to step forward 5 feet to let you down. So the room you're entering into is virtually identical to the room you just exited. It is a 15 by 15 by 15 hollow black cube that you are inside of. And
Okay.
you have entered it from the north part of the stairs going down to the south. There is a doorway about a yard wide going south. It has, how do I describe this? A simple wooden-looking door there with a knob.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna put us in a looping room.
Zombie, go over to that door.
Okay, the zombie goes over to the door.
Zombie, turn the doorknob.
The zombie turns the doorknob.
Open the door.
The zombie opens the door.
Okay. What do we see within?
On the other side of the room is another room made of this black metal, appearing to be about the same size as the one you left, although it's hard to tell. Because, you're only looking through this 3-yard wide entrance and the zombie's kind of standing in front of it. There
Zombie.
appears to be a further doorway to the south of this room.
Okay. Zombie, go to that next door.
Okay. The zombie starts forward to the door, and 2 skeletons wielding long swords come from either side and swing at it. And let's see what they got. A 7. I don't know if that's going to hit. Skeleton is a that hit die creature. And zombie is armor class that normally, but this guy has armor, so no, that's a miss. Other skeleton gets a 14. That will hit. Okay, skeleton, longsword, dicing damage. Ooh, for max damage. Your zombie is looking chewed up as this skeleton swung a longsword at it. And you did not command the zombie to defend itself, so it's still walking forwards, Akroromade. Party! Any options you'd like to do?
Oh, hell yeah.
Do we have, I guess, fire range at it? Fire sight?
You can shoot through the doorway.
Oh wait, because it's a fucking. Oh,
Keep
it's
in
a
mind your
skeleton.
height, the height of the people in front of you.
It's also a skeleton. Son of a bitch.
Attack each skelly once. Okay, Crormid moving forward to attack. You've got Cassie with you. And John behind you. And Vi shouting out, Mistwalker, try saying the last thing a man hears is silence.
Okay, well, she
The
just
fucking
said
hell?
that. So, if that works.
Anyone else doing anything special, you can say nothing or just wait, and that counts. I want to make sure everyone has their actions in. Wait, watching what I said. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I gotta change mine.
Look around the room. Okay, Miko, the room you're in or the room that the zombie and skeletons are in?
The one I'm in right now. I don't want to go in the other room.
We're on a staircase.
Yeah.
No, we came off the staircase into a room.
You all did. We never did.
It's true. Some of y'all are on the staircase still. Regardless, Akrormi dice initiative, I guess. Oh, by the way, Akrormi, as you step through the door, there is a third skeleton that was lagging behind the others. And as you're stepping through, you see it, but you're not sure if it's seen you yet.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6 for initiative.
Okay, so you get 2 attacks this round. You're good. Cassie is up there with you, as is John. Peter's staying back, of course. So let's see what we got here. Crormead, left or right?
Right first.
Okay, roll to hit.
15 before bonuses.
Dice your damage.
Dungeon Master, did my thing have any effect?
You do not seem to have any effect saying those words.
18 hit points of damage.
You destroy that skeleton, bits of bone are flying everywhere. Okay, the other two are still up. For the record, the one that came at you from the side was the right side. If you wanted to adjust your action, I'll let you destroy the one on the right.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so the two of them on the right. Cassie is swinging on that one, and she got an 8, and that should hit, and she can dice her damage, except that's a short sword, not a thing. Oh wait, that's a good point. Edged weaponry.
Yep.
Partial damage. What was the partial? Give me a second. I gotta double check the Monster Manual 1. Zoop all the way to the bottom. Should be a quarter, I think, right?
No, it's half damage for edge
Half.
and piercing weapons.
That's right, half. Thank you. 1 XP to you, Kermit, if you want. Okay, she rolled on the d6 a that. So that's that, plus that becomes a that, becomes a that. Alright, she stabs at the skeleton and lodges her sword in its bones and pulls it out, and this thing appears very injured, but it is still trying to attack the zombie. And, let's see, a yard wide? Yeah, no. John's trying to get in there, but you two are kind of in front of him, so he's, like, trying to edge around and it's having trouble. Anyways, the first skeleton attacks your zombie and misses, and the second skeleton is trying to attack Cassie and misses. Crowmead, go for your second attack. Are you attacking the one on Cassie or the one on the zombie?
The one on the zombie.
Okay.
9, so that's an 18.
Dice your damage.
Ooh, minimum. Or, no, not minimum, but just one above it, so 14 hit points of damage.
Okay, you destroy that one, bits of bone go flying. The last one's attacking Cassie. John manages to get in there in the last second, and he crits! Someone dice percentage.
Okay.
46.
46.
Damn it, just over.
Just over.
Starting to roll.
Oh,
Aiden,
I'm
tell you
sorry.
what, you
I
can
even
roll.
said it.
Yeah, tell you what, Aiden, you
my
can roll if
bad.
you want.
52.
52. Okay, he is using a slashing 52, and that is hand hit double damage. Someone roll me a d8. D8.
I'll roll it.
Thank you. 8. Haha! He cuts off his hand, and then his sword, he continues it up to the arm and beheads the thing, and it is down. Well done, party. You destroyed the 3 skeletons.
Okay.
Now, those of you inside the room. Here, give me a second. I don't need this open anymore. Boop. So yeah, this room is, again, identical to the room previously, except there are no stairs. There is the door to the north where you entered from, the door to the south, and there is also a door to the east. Anyway, the zombie continues forward on its task and goes over to the door to the south.
Okay. Tell it to open the door.
It opens the door. On the other side, you're... Go ahead.
Telling it to step to the side.
It steps to the side. On the other side of this room, you're not going to believe this, guys. It looks to be a 15 by 15 black room. There is no door to the south that you can tell.
Okay.
Question. The room that at least Miko is in, does it also have all the writing on it, or does it have any writing in it?
The room that you're in is the... I have it as the stairway room, or room 1, whatever you want to call it. There is no writing that you can detect.
Okay, so the room that... let me say this right. The zombie opened the door. There's another 15 by 15 room.
You do not see a doorway to the south. It looks like just a solid glossy black wall.
Okay. Duck my head in real quick and pull it back out.
Okay, you duck your head in. There doesn't appear to be anything there. You notice that to the east is a doorway. Note that these doorways are in the rough center of the wall, by the way, party.
So we have 2 doorways to the east.
Also, I made a goof earlier. They're not 3 feet long. They're like 5 feet or so. I apologize.
You mean wide?
Yeah, wide.
Okay. All right. Take the zombie to the first door to the east and have him open that door.
So the door to the east in the room that had 3 skeletons?
Yes.
Okay. The zombie opens the door, and wouldn't you know it? No door to the east from there. Are you poking your head in to check north-south?
Zombie, step into the room.
The zombie steps into the room about 2 feet, then stops.
come back out. Stand in that corner. All right, I'll poke my head in real quick, like.
Door to the north, door to the south.
Okay.
By the way, rest of the party, are you still in the room by the stairs, or are you coming with a Chromite here? Because John and Cassie and Peter are there, and they want to keep information.
Well, I assumed you would have asked us, but you never did. You just kept going.
I apologize, I got caught up with the thing. Are you all following?
Yes.
Okay.
Mika's gonna go and actually say this to him.
And what is your idea, Miko?
I have this thing I can do. I kind of can hear things better. I can hear special things. I might be able to hear if there's things beyond the door.
A spell?
No, just something I can do. Question actually, Double M.
Mm-hmm.
Does the zombie emanate noise kind of thing?
I mean, there's a magical Dwemer keeping his corpse animated, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that actually confirms my idea. All right, thank you.
Remember your range, though.
I know.
And you're standing next to a Cormid.
I know.
Dungeon Master, I will listen for the sound of a pin dropping next to a waterfall.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So we've been going southwards, and this first room to our east has a door north and south. All right. Zombie, and I will indicate the door to the north. Open that door.
Okay.
And
Part. Uh-huh.
just so you're aware, Vi is making a mental note of the layout.
Duly noted. Okay.
Also, Mika will offer to do the thing she said earlier.
Okay. Well, do the thing.
She'll ask you to step away a little bit.
Right.
And then
Miko,
she'll-
you have a hear noise percentage, right?
I do.
What is it?
I also going to try and use the magic hearing to also try and do that.
Okay.
20.
What's 20? Duly noted. Okay,
No,
you
10,
listen at the
sorry.
door and
No,
it
it's just
sounds 10. Okay. You listen at the door and it sure as hell sounds like a door.
Alright. Can I try and crack the door a little bit so I can hear inside a little better?
Okay, you reach and touch the handle and you're shocked for a billion points of... Yeah, shut the fuck up, DM. Okay, you crack the door open a bit. There's a slight draft of air and the sound of nothing that you can hear. Other than, you know, the normal sounds.
Okay. I'll look to Chromie and give him a thumbs up.
Okay. And this was the north or the south?
North, I believe?
Okay. Because, yeah, I wanted to go north and see if it kept going that way. All right. So, Dungeon Master, I assume there is a door on the west.
Well, so you go through, and there is not a door on the west. Again, this 15 by 15 by 15 room, there's a door to the east.
Okay, I'm getting confused here.
Give me a second. Ignore the word ladder. That was a mistake on my part, and I'm too lazy to fix it.
Because I'm graphing this in my head, and this should have brought us a circle back to that other east door.
So you start at the room with the purple writing. You went south. You went south again. Then you went back up. Then you went to the east, and then you went north.
Okay, we were in that room with
The
the...
rest of us not get to see?
Okay, so ladder should be stairs.
It should be stairs, yes. Here, you know what, party? I'm going to post it in out of character chat here.
And remember, I'm also mentally mapping this place.
I know. If you request it, I can give you a map of it. So you started in the ladder up room. No, it's not a ladder. It's the stairs up. Monster A was the 3 skeletons. Then Ikoromi did poke his head south and discover a room with a door to the east. Then he went back up. And then y'all went east from the Monster A room. So now you're in the room in the lower right-hand corner. There's a door north and south.
I thought we went south from Monster A room and went east from there. That's why I was expecting a door on the west.
Then I apologize, because Ikoromi...
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I asked, you said... I asked which room are you going east from, and I asked if it was the 3 skeleton room. You said yes, so I thought that was the Monster A room.
Okay, yeah, we had a miscommunication.
All
No
right.
biggie. All right, so I'm expecting the room south of Monster A room and the room southeast of Monster A room connect as we saw the door in south room.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have...
This is what you got. There are 2 doors to the east in the top and bottom right-hand side.
All right. Let's go to bottom right room.
Okay.
And again, if Miko wants to try listening at that door to the east, Miko, feel free. Go right ahead.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
I will touch the swords the skeletons have.
The swords are standard iron. It looks like they do not detect as magic.
We'll continue.
Now I have you all in that room next to the door that you all are trying, grouped up together, if you will, like in the same room. Unless you all tell me you want to spread out and make my life much harder.
I mean, Miko would have been like, "Hey, step away from me so I can hear things better." To just everyone.
So you listen at the door.
Keeping the door closed at first and then opening if she needs to. Just cracking it barely.
Give me a second, I just got a text message. Okay, so you're going to listen at the door. You won't hear any mundane noise, and you won't detect any words. You won't detect any noise, you won't detect any magic. You crack open the door, you don't detect any noise, you don't detect any magic.
Alright, I would give us a thumbs up.
Okay. Send the zombie in.
Yep, give me a minute.
Okay, you handle that text. I'm going to get a couple of drags again real quick.
I wish people would leave me the fuck alone.
I think this idea that I've come up with is kind of smart, but also kind of stupid.
Hey, that's me as a DM every day. I mean, this fucking thing that you're in. Cat,
I mean,
stop shaking
fair.
your ass at me. Come on.
What I've done
This
is
is the dungeon
kind of...
that you were trying to make earlier, wasn't it, Luke?
9 points to Gryffindor, 0 XP to you, though, because...
I am a Hufflepuff.
Well, 10 points to Gryffindor. I'm Dumbledore, what can I say? It's a habit.
Yeah, he was kind of.
Harry has gotten out of bed and brushed his teeth, and for that I award Slytherin negative 100 points.
He was... That dude should not have been a teacher. I don't know how he got.
He wasn't even a teacher. He was a principal. He wasn't even a principal. He was a headmaster.
To be a principal, you actually have to be a teacher at some point.
It's a good point. He was the Transfiguration professor. Yeah, most of the wizarding world belongs in a mental institute.
Wasn't he the Defense Against Dark Arts teacher, though?
No, he was Transfiguration.
You sure?
Positive.
Because in the new movies, they have him as the Defense Against Dark Arts.
It's possible he did both. I know for a fact that in Book 2, Tom Riddle talked about how Professor Dumbledore, the Transfiguration teacher, was the only one who never fell for his charms. And again in Book 6. Yes, I have the books memorized. I'm a big nerd. But it's Harry Potter. Everyone loves that book. Well, most people.
I disagree.
I binge read that bitch when it came out.
Mm-hmm. Hot damn,
you
those were good.
You could not get it out of my hand.
Okay.
Alright. Are we all good?
I believe so. So now that you're back...
Now I'm neutral.
Very good, very good. Well done. Congratulations. Another 10 points to Gryffindor. So...
Damn it, I am Hufflepuff.
I know. And I am Dumbledore. 5 points to Dumbledore. Okay, so we're sending...
And Slytherin wins the House Cup.
Wait. If you're Dumbledore, does that mean you're gay?
Yes! No, maybe, I don't care.
Because anyways, he was very much gay, so...
Dumbledore was super gay. Anyways, moving back into the D&D session, Gandalf is not here, Dumbledore is not here.
It could be.
No, you've got an Acrormead instead. Okay, so southeast room, we've opened the door and sent the zombie in, and I've got the continual light coin, and I'm looking...
So inside the room, as you know, as you're peering over the zombie's shoulder, there is indeed a doorway to the east. Door to the east, and give me a second to copy these over. And the zombie's walking forward into the room, and he stops after about 2 feet, mind you, because you told him to enter the room.
Okay.
What are you doing then?
All right. I will proceed in.
The zombie is like almost in the doorway. You're not telling him to move?
Yeah, tell him to move forward a little more.
All right, he moves forward a bit more, and 2 more skeletons from the side that you didn't see because they're standing against the wall go to attack him. Dice initiative party.
Damn it.
How many skeletons
3.
do we have?
Okay, give me your actions.
That is a spell I learned.
Okay. Zombie
Oh wait,
fight
no.
the skeletons attack.
I have one left. I have 1 magic missile left in my god.
You're gonna use that one?
Yes.
Okay, duly noted. Godly magic missile. Miko, stay out of the way. Voss, wait. Acromid. Okay. So let's see. Party had a 3 for initiative. Acromid's a 2 attacker. These things are close enough, though, that... Yeah. Okay. So, zombie, attack the skeletons. Which one's it attacking? It's attacking the one to the right. Okay, you've got Acromid and Cass and John coming in. Vi, you're going to be casting your magic missile that takes but a segment. Give me a d6. And which one are you targeting?
One on the right.
Okay,
You
roll
did say
1d6.
left or right, right?
Roll me 1d6.
3.
A green bolt that feels and looks slightly different than the normal magic missile shoots out and strikes the one on the right. Anyway, they are attacking the zombie. And let's see. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss with 2 2s in a row for the poor skeletons.
Damn.
The zombie attacks them, and ooh, that's a hit. And let's see, it's a zombie. Okay, it does 2 damage to the left skeleton. And I apologize, party. Normally I'd have you all do the pinch hitting rolls here, but we're going to be at this all night if we do that. So let's see, Acromid, you're in there. Which one are you targeting first?
The right.
Go roll to hit.
11.
Dice, you're damaged.
Actually, that would have been the 13, but that point is moot.
Yeah, no, to hit these things, yeah, you're good.
Max damage, 20.
Yeah, it explodes into a small shower of bones. And that was against the right one.
Uh-huh.
And okay, it's the left one, and Cass kind of weaves around you because she was keeping to the right of you like you had previously, but she will go in and swing with that yellow blade of hers that is starting to glow brightly. And she, does she hit, actually? I need to check. Yeah, come to think of it, she hits too. Good for her. For that many damage, plus that, becomes a dead skeleton. Right, the skeletons are dead.
Okay, zombie, stop. Okay. How many doors in this room?
Okay, so you entered from the door to the west. There was a door to the east and a door to the south.
Oh. All right.
By the way, party, since we're looking at the party being in here at the end of this session, Greg is probably going to be with you all just in the back, not doing anything. This way, if Vader is here next session, he can pop right in.
So
And
he's like the ghost version of Golden?
Basically, yeah. He's hanging at the back. Monsters aren't going to target him. He's not going to suck up XP. And yeah, he's just present.
Really know.
Okay. Let's see. So we have a door to the east and a door to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try going south this time. Zombie, open the door that I point at.
Alright, you point to the south door, it goes over and opens it. Peering over its shoulder?
Have it back away.
Alright. Inside is a black 15 by 15. There is no door to the south that you can see.
Okay. Duck in, duck out.
You duck in, there is a passageway to the west. Or a door to the west. Nothing to the east.
Okay, so we went into that room, then we go south one room, and there is a door to the west. Okay. Have the party move forward, have the zombie open the door, and then step out of the way.
Okay.
And once again, duck in, duck back.
All right. So you're doing the thing where you went south and then testing the west door.
Yeah, we went south because we could either go south or east. So we went south, and then we're going west, which is going to put us underneath a room that we've already been in. So, yeah.
All right, give me a second to quickly mark off. Oops. I fucked something up. That's fine. You'll get more XP.
I need to get a sheet of graph paper, don't I?
Probably. I did. Okay, so anyway, the zombie opens the door to the west and steps to the side. You look and you don't see a door to the west, and you poke your head in and there's a door to the south.
Okay.
Engine Master, question.
Mm-hmm.
Are the zombies invisible?
The skeletons? No, what it appears that they've been positioned in such a way that if you open the door, you're not easily able to see, and you'd have to actually stick your head in to see where they're positioned at. But that's hard to say.
But that's what he's been doing, is sticking his head in to look.
Well, at the room with the two monsters, he did not stick his head in to look. He had the zombie go forward. Otherwise, I would have pointed it out.
Yeah, and I'm trying to keep our trap tester from getting chopped up.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to go with the whole Miko hearing things, but I guess that isn't working quite as well as I thought it would.
Well, that door sure sounds like a door, let me tell you. It's the doorest sounding door you've ever heard.
Okay. Hey, Dungeon Master, this is awful knowledge, but for the purpose of me not running off of the edge of my sheet of graph paper, should I start mapping in the center, or
You can align the top left-hand corner to the start. It will go south from there, and it will go east from there. And you will want to have separate sections for multiple layers, potentially. I know I have.
Okay, so I can put the ladder up in my
Upper
top
left-hand
left
corner, yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to put S
Keep in mind,
there.
each room you've seen thus far is 15 feet by 15 feet by 15 feet.
Right. Yeah, and of course I've already fucked it up.
Sorry. Let me know when you want to continue, party.
I think we're just at this point waiting for drills.
Yeah, thank you everyone for the indulgence. So this room. Okay, so just so I don't have this screwed up, we went south 2 rooms, we went east 2 rooms, correct?
Give me a second, I'll get you something. After this point, I'm going to make you all graph this out, though. Perfect memory or not.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm graphing it out.
Yeah, just
I
give
don't
me a
actually
second.
have graph paper to do it, so.
Oof.
Well, I do. I have a piece on my clipboard right now.
Alright, I'm blanking out rooms y'all haven't visited yet, obviously. Okay, you went there. Yes, okay. I'm gonna put a nice big blue X where the party is.
Okay.
Second brush. Doorways are a bit tricky to see here because you won't get the complete picture, but I left like a little gap in here. You know what, party? I'll give this to all y'all.
So are all the rooms 5 by 5?
15 by 15, yeah. 3 of the rooms in this graph have been whited out because you have not explored them yet.
Okay, that's a solid wall. Okay, didn't go anywhere from that. Okay, so from the room that we're in, we can go south or retrace our steps. So, Dungeon Master, again, we will have the zombie open the door and then step out of the way.
Well, he opens the door to the south, and it appears to be an empty room. You duck your head in, and there is a passageway to the west.
Passageway to the west. Okay.
Alright. Hey, Akromid, your perception... Okay, you'll make it. Miko, what's your perception again?
My perception is 14.
14, okay. Well, Akromid, you walk into the room, and the air smells just a tinge bit different here for a second. And, Miko, you go and... Back out, okay.
Okay, and this is... Hold on. We went south, and now we're talking the room to the west.
Column 2, row 5, counting from the left to the right and up to down.
Column 2, row 5. Oh, okay. So, all right, so I'm back in column 2, room 4, where the blue X is.
That's where the party currently is. As you enter row 5, that's when the smell starts.
Okay. Look around. What's it smell like? And hey, guys, something smells funny.
You're not sure, Akromid. Yes, Miko?
Can I try and listen into the room?
Okay, Miko, you listen to the room.
I'm not going in the room. I'm just at the door.
Well, Miko, you swear you heard a faint humming for a second and then it faded.
I think there's magic in there as well. There's definitely something in there.
Well, now, what to do?
I think it also might be walking around in there.
You think what?
I think it might be moving around.
Oh, by the way, Akromid, you can mark off another hit point.
Oh,
I think it might be. I think it might be moving, but I'm not sure.
You think something is moving around in there?
I heard it for a second, and then it stopped. So it either moved away from me enough, or it just couldn't hear it anymore.
Dungeon Master, is there any debris on the floor?
Nope.
No?
I have a rock. I've got that rock I picked up at the start.
We got a bunch of bone fragments 2 rooms back. Who wants to go get a handful of bone fragments that we can throw in there?
5 volunteers.
Okay, please do so.
Okay, so Vi, you're going to spend a couple minutes to retrace your steps. Not even a couple, it's like 60 seconds. It's 30 feet that way, 30 feet that way, back down 30 feet, 30 feet. And
not even that far. Monster E.
Yep, Monster E, exactly. You'll go there, pick up some of the bone fragments, come back.
Alright. Just kind of... Either you can toss them or I can do it.
I will toss it.
Alright. Well, with the door open, y'all toss some bone fragments in. They clatter against the floor. Nothing happens that you can detect.
Okay.
Well, if there's something in there, then they must be on the other side of the room out of range.
Well, it's only a 15-foot room.
Didn't something mention something about guardians?
Alright,
That was
everyone
probably
stay
the
back
skeletons, no? Cassie says.
But these are invisible. The others we even faced have not been.
You're right. And Kuromid, you were saying?
So, going into the second row, 5th room down, I will go in fast, low, and launch a sweeping attack.
Okay, Kuromid, you dart forward and launch that sweeping attack and cut through the air like a badass.
Okay. And I'm looking around. Safe to what?
It's safe to assume he missed.
Well, he doesn't appear to have hit anything.
Okay. Is there anything out of different from about this room than any of the others?
How deeply are you looking around? Just a quick glance? Are you tapping the walls with your dagger to look for secret pressure plates? What's the story?
More than a quick glance, but I'm not checking for traps and secret passages.
Well, to the west is, of course, a door, but to the east, you get over there and that smell picks up slightly. You're looking at the wall and it appears perfectly smooth as all the others have. Are you investigating further?
Miko, come in. Go near the east wall.
I will move slowly and silently.
Which part of the east wall are you going towards? It's 15 feet wide.
And I'm getting over towards the western door.
Double in, what'd you say?
Which part of the eastern wall are you heading towards? It is indeed 15 feet long.
Wherever I came from, just going east.
Okay, so you get close to the east wall and you start moving south down it, and you are moving south down it, right? Or what are you doing? Help me out here.
Okay,
yes, Miko, go from north to south.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Miko, you get about halfway down the wall, and you hear magic coming from the wall. The magic is in the walls.
Mist Man, there's something over here. There's some weird thing. I don't know. I want to go near it.
It's either the wall itself or something on the other side of the wall. I'll probe it with my sword, Dungeon Master.
Alright, you poke at it. You don't discern any openings or pressure plates or anything.
Probably something on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
May I touch the wall?
Alright, Vi, you come on in, you touch that wall, and damn, that's a magic wall right there. A section of it, at least.
Try and say that thingy, the passcode thingy that we were gonna figure out.
Mistwalker,
Yes.
the wall itself is magic-like, but only a small section. And then I will put both hands on the wall and start mapping it out.
Okay, so Vi, you start mapping it out. There appears to be maybe a 5x5 section of the wall that detects as magical. The rest doesn't, and it takes you a bit of time to do this, mind you.
And then I will take out my chalk, or not chalk, but charcoal, and mark out the dimensions of this door.
Charcoal doesn't really show up easily on this thing, but okay. You kind of get some texture to a frame around it.
There.
Okay. Dungeon Master, I will say, the last thing a man hears at the wall.
The wall fails to respond.
Damn, curse that wall. Okay. Guess that
Dungeon Master, I wish to try, but instead of saying that, just saying the same thing except is silence.
So you say the last thing a man hears is silence. And the wall does not respond. But you said those words in that order?
Yes.
Everyone, clear out to the room to the north.
John looks at the wall and cocks his head. The last thing a man hears is goodbye. And the wall does not respond. Damn it. Sorry, guys, I'm out of luck.
So, Dungeon Master, I want to get the party back in the room with the blue X.
Okay, you're up north in that
Before
blue
we
X.
leave, I will push on the door.
Okay. You push at it, it doesn't budge.
Okay.
Crormid, you are aware that there is a room to the west, correct? Okay, good.
I am directing the zombie to that door.
But you're having the party go north?
The party is in the room with the blue X. The zombie is in the room below that at the western door.
Okay.
And I will tell the zombie to open the door.
Okay, where are you at?
I am in the room with the blue X at the door to the south.
Alright. You hear the zombie make some noise and open the door. Are you poking your head in to see what it's doing, or just relying on sound?
I'm in the doorway, so I can see the
Okay.
zombie.
So you see the zombie open the door.
Okay. Did anything happen?
The door opened.
Okay. Zombie, move 3 feet to your right.
The zombie moves 3 feet to its right.
Okay. I still don't know if that could be a trap that's set to the entry of the next room. Oh well, we'll find out. Dungeon Master, I will proceed to the door that the zombie just opened and do the usual poke head in thing, but I'll be low to the ground as I do it.
Very smart. Alright, so you poke your head in, you look left, you look right. Head to the west, there is no door, because you have hit that wall, mind you. Like, you should have. You should be lined up with the first column at this point.
Yep.
And south of you, there is no door. North of you, there is, as you would probably suspect by your mapping, a door.
Awesome. Okay. Party, come on in, zombie. Open this door.
So the party is now in the room that's column 1, row 5. Or then column 2, row 5.
Column 1, 5 down. And once we're all in there, we're going to shut that door behind us.
Okay, you're closing the door to the east.
Column 2, 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you close the door. And,
All right.
okay.
Have the zombie open the next door.
Right. The zombie opens the next door. As should not surprise you, you do not see a door to the north.
Or to any other direction. It's
Well,
a dead
you're
end.
having him move aside and you look east and west?
I am going to have him move aside, and then I'll dart in and out.
Well, you duck your head in, and there are 3 skeletons in the room, Akromid, and they appear to have noticed you and they're moving to attack. What are you doing?
Okay. Backing away.
Alright, you
And-
back away.
and-
The skeletons are going for the door. The
Okay.
clattering of bones.
Okay, I will fight them, but they're going to have to come into this room with
Okay.
me and the rest of the party.
So party, the rest of y'all see these skeletons, and what's her name? Cassa? No. Cassie has her sword out, and it starts to grow a brighter yellow light, and party dice initiative.
I got it. 3.
Yep.
Kind of got
That
it.
is not how you spell nil. That isn't even close. I got one of 3 letters right. I fail.
Wait.
Mwah. Attack the right.
And I got a P again.
Has there been any writing in any of the rooms we've been through?
Well, you haven't looked for any, but are you looking in this room or are you swinging?
Looking around.
You're looking around. Put that in actions. Okay, Miko. I believe that
She's
is
gonna be doing that from now on. From now on. Just looking around in
duly
rooms.
noted. My cat is so cute, but he's so hot and he's warming up because he has a giant freaking fur coat. Anyway, Grills went to go use the bathroom, it sounds like. Okay, where are we at? That room there. Let me copy those guys over to the cheat sheet. From the cheat sheet to this thing.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Alright. So yeah, these 3 skeletons start walking through the door. How far back are you going to Chromate? Are you letting them into the room or halting them in the doorway? What's the story?
Yeah, I'm backing up enough so that the other party members can engage as well. That way
Alright.
we've not got just skill, but superior numbers.
Okay. What'd the party get for initiative?
A 3.
Okay, party. Chromate, you're a 2 attacker. Cassie is a 2 attacker. So you both will go first, though they have initiative here. So, both of you, go ahead and roll to hit. I know who Cassie's targeting. Cassie hits.
9 plus 9, 18.
18. A Chromate, you destroy the one on the right, you said?
Yeah, I went for the one on the right.
Okay, so that is that guy over there. And you said 18,
Correct.
that puts him to -10. Bones fly everywhere. Cassie
Oh no,
strikes
that
at the
was
left.
my attack roll.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead and dice your damage.
Okay, damage is 17.
17. This edged weaponry, which becomes yeah, that's enough to kill it. It's
Yeah.
at 0. Bones fly everywhere, and yeah, skeleton is just yeah. Anyway, Cassie rolled and she hit, and then she did that, and she got that for damage becomes of that, and she does injure and chop off the other arm of one of the skeletons. She was trying to cut through it, but the bone was apparently thicker. So she injured the one on the left. The one center is trying to swing at you, Akrormeat, as is the one on the left.
Okay.
And miss. And miss. I think in addition to needing a 20 to hit you, yeah, they need a 20 to hit you. They also have to deal with the cloak of displacement, so yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, and the rest of the party, we have Vasa moving up to attack, Vi pulling out longsword and attacking, Akrormeat with the 2 attacks, Cassie with the 2 attacks, John King. Okay, so Vi, are you attacking the one in the middle or the one on the left?
One on the left.
Okay, roll to hit.
You'll have to add whatever bonuses.
You're using that guy's longsword? That's right. So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll to hit. A 11 becomes of that. You attack at what level again?
First.
First level cleric. That is a hit. Dice your damage. And again, I'll add your bonuses.
Yeah.
It'll be here when?
2. Okay, you whack the skeleton pretty good. Okay. Let's see what we got. Vasa, what are you attacking with? Your open hand attack or your sword? And I'm going to need you to specify, because you have both as options.
I said sword, but it seemed like my mic did not pick it up. Sorry.
It did not, okay. In the future, if you can, just type that out. Which one are you attacking, middle or left?
Left.
Okay, roll to hit. 15 as a first level monk, that's a hit. Dice your damage. Five. Okay, nice. You rattled his bones. Ha ha ha. Anywho, that's 3 people on that guy, so no one else is going to really be able to get over to it. So John the King, with a 17, attacks the one that is middle. And he does indeed hit, and he is swinging with that longsword, he is. And that becomes a that, plus that becomes that. And yeah, he rattles that guy's bones too. Okay, Vasa, Vi, Miko, you're looking around. Peter is hanging back because he doesn't want to break his invisibility, and it looks like you all got it. But I thank you for reminding. Okay, at this point, 2 attackers can take their second attacks.
Okay, swing better. One in the middle.
Oh, man. Cassie misses.
17 before bonuses.
You can dice your damage. Cassie, did you miss, actually?
14 hit points of damage.
Cassie
so that's
needs
7 after you half it.
Damn, Cassie actually hit on a 3. 7 after you half it, thank you. And then Cassie with that. Yeah, okay, you destroy that one, Akrormeat. It's at -5. Yeah. And Cassie rolled a that, plus those becomes that. Okay, the middle one is... Wait, which one did you target again?
The middle one.
You targeted the middle one, my bad. So Cassie was attacking that one. Cassie destroys the one on the right. Or my bad, the one on the left. You destroyed the one on the right, and the middle one is looking pretty beat the fuck up, but it's still trying to attack. I think that's everyone. So, yep, party. Dice initiative.
I got us.
Oh, by the way, Akrormeat plus 1 HP.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, a 3. Okay. Vasa, you scan the room. You don't... not Vasa. Miko, you scan the room. And you don't detect anything out of the ordinary. No markings, no writings. Miko, combat's kind of chaotic. You could try if you wanted. You might catch someone's, like, the back of their swing. Do you want to try?
No, she's staying out of the pit.
Okay, I'm waiting for
Stay out of
Vi.
the way. Good call. Stay out of the way.
Yeah. She's just like circling around, like, can I look in here?
Okay,
Type of
Cat,
thing.
I'm sorry, you're too hot. I'm sweaty. Okay, give me a second, guys. I gotta cool off for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to get a drag or two off a cigarette. Aren't y'all glad I'm going? Y'all get some batting practice in.
It's mostly just the NPCs.
Oh, one try.
I can't even do damage to them.
You can.
All I got is all I got is a dagger. I'm gonna do
Oh.
Alright, I'm back.
I can do
Everyone
at
still here?
yeah. Literally with the dagger I can do at max 3 damage, I think.
Is everyone still here?
No,
Girls went.
girls meant to go do
If
something.
you
I
want,
figured.
I can give you the longsword.
I don't I'm not good at fighting.
Alright, did the party roll initiative by any chance? Because Akoromi's just parrying. He's gonna parry. There's no way he can't parry.
No, I don't think we did.
Alright, roll initiative, please.
You want me to roll it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm never good with initiative rolls, but let's see how I got.
You'll be
1d6.
fine.
Told
Hey!
you.
Okay,
Told you, man.
Akromid is parrying. I'm just gonna roll his parry for him. He got a 4. This thing attacks him. It got a 15. It doesn't fucking matter. The difference is enough. Akromid parries the skeleton. Everyone who's attacking can roll their attacks.
I'm back.
Which
Thank
is
you.
just the NPCs.
Akromid, you... Akromid, you parry the skeleton. I did that to keep things moving. Dice percentage. Dice percentage, Vasa.
Don't forget your 50 or 100.
Miss
Oh.
off balance, penalty of 1 to AC, penalty of 4 to AC, no dex bonus to AC, next attack. Yep, no kidding. Anyway,
Wait,
John.
when's that? Okay.
Anyway, Cassie comes in there and she swings and she destroys it.
Yeah, I figured it. You know what? I'll save somebody from a potential hit this round.
It's tried to swing at you. You got a 5
Oh.
on your swing before bonuses. It got a 15. It didn't make a lick of difference.
Yeah.
The level difference. You know what a skeleton is. It's a piddly one-hit die monster.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
if I'd have rolled better, I would have disarmed it.
Alright. Anyway, party, the skeletons lie defeated in the corner room that you're in.
Okay.
I think I can close that out.
All right. I'll look at the party. Did anyone get hit?
Nope, all good here.
Okay, good. All right. Go ahead and move forward into that room and check it out.
You look around left, right, ahead.
Dungeon Master, I would wish to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Vi, you may cast Cure Light Wounds. Dice roll a d8.
Yeah, I'm gonna look left, right, and north, and I don't expect there are any doors.
Nope,
Thank you.
nothing in this room of note. It seems it was just a dead end with skeletons designed to trap adventurers.
Okay. Hey, anybody who's hanging back, mind picking up like a double fistful of bones for
Peter's disembodied voice offers, and you'll see some bones float and then disappear as he holds them long enough for the Dweemer to affect them.
Very
Shit,
good.
things I touch turn invisible too.
Yes.
Nico will also pick up some bones.
Okay. We may need those for later. Okay, going back to row 2, 5 down, where we've got the magic wall there.
Okay.
Guys, if we continue, we'll probably find the other side of this eventually. Or,
Are we in a maze?
yes.
It seems like it. All these turns that don't make sense. Why did that section even exist? I think they built this place to trap people who didn't know where to go.
We're definitely in a maze of sorts. Ah,
I really doubt these skeletons are the Eternal Guardians or whatever they were called. I think there's some weird thing we're gonna end up fighting.
that
Could be.
reminds me of something else I need to do. I need another volunteer for a spell.
John King, Vi, you're volunteering?
Volunteers.
Alright. Vi, all you.
Bye. Stand still.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master casting Stone Skin.
Did it work? She's not invisible.
Oh, it's better than invisible.
Aw, you hear Peter's disembodied voice called out. What's better than invisibility? I don't know.
You'll see.
Super strength.
Dungeon
doesn't-
Master, with my religion, would I know what this spell does already?
Nope, you haven't heard of it. Or if you have, you don't know what he cast.
Don't worry, it'll save your life. Maybe.
Character, my god, is starting to look pitiful.
Ah, yes, you have found the pitiful god. Do be sure to say that in character. I want to see what happens.
So, companions, instead of wasting time, because there are a couple of things I could do to this wall and probably defeat it quite handily. But let's keep going. I'm mentally tracking where everything is at in this place.
Could you do that thing you did to get in here?
I could, but I would have to spend a few minutes studying it again.
Just a thought.
Oh shit, I didn't need to pick up Ostego poison. I've got scorpion poison on me.
Oops.
Well, I've got them both now. Oh well. 9 of one, 11 of the other. Okay, so Dungeon Master, we will move. Let me find the thingy. So I'm looking at it. Okay, that one is. You've labeled that E. So I'm going to put it in.
Are we calling it at 11?
That was going to be the plan. Unless y'all want to keep going, I could have y'all, whatever y'all want.
Prefer to call it.
Okay, then Dungeon Master, since that's only 4 minutes away, we are going to move back to the room that you have designated Monster E.
Okay. Row 3, column 3.
Yep. And has it been 10 minutes?
And, I mean a few minutes actually, but tell you what, I'll give it to you earlier. Because by the time it becomes pertinent, yeah.
Alright. So then I imagine this is end of session then.
Yep. Okay, I'm
And
gonna make a
I'm
timeline note.
And I'm not up to that many hit points. And of course, the zombie with us, of course. He is our trap detector.
Party is in Monster Room 3.
Okay, I'm still kind of low on hit points, but again, I get those back over time.
You do. You could also ask for healing.
No, they need to save that for them.
By the way, have we been seeing him slowly, I guess, feel better?
Yeah, you notice some cuts are starting to scab over much faster than they should have.
Miko is interested, at least.
I mean, if we're down here long enough, we'll take naps and shit, and I'll be right as rain.
Also, I have decided she's calling you Mist Man.
I've noticed that.
I've settled on Mistwalker.
It just came in my head of just like Mist Man, and I'm like, I'm keeping that. It's happening now.
Add to the legend.
Mist
Yeah,
Man.
hope y'all enjoy.